Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be playing Karl Franz, who I believe is just the best campaign out there. He is the glory child of the franchise for very, very good reasons. And, you know, you can always go to Franz. You can always come to Karl Franz for a good time. Playing Legendary very hard, as always, and we'll jump into it. I think it's a thing that has stayed true. And yeah, appreciate you, Dragon. Take it easy. Karl Franz has just been the GOAT for such a long time. I've enjoyed Karl Franz for a lot. And I think that arguably, I believe he is fundamentally the best campaign that you can probably replay over and over and over again because of how weird the Empire can get. It is a weird one. There's a lot of campaigns that aren't quite... Oh, and thanks for following, I appreciate you. There's a lot of campaigns out there that have a lot of variant or minimal variants, which kind of makes it less interesting. For example, things like Oxyodal. Once in a life, once every now and again is a good campaign because it's very similar. You fight the same thing. Is your emotional support campaign? Exactly, right? It is the emotional support campaign you can just jump back to. He is the guy you can keep going back to, you know? For me, he is the GOAT. Also, guys, look at this. I picked up a card recently. It is a beautiful Tag 10 Sleepy Mew. Really, in England, tag's not really a thing. There's not a lot of tag cards in England. Right. But I hope you're all doing wonderful. I hope each and every one of you beautiful fine folks are doing well. That's Snitch for you? Oh, nice, man. You can't go wrong with Snitch either. I think I put up... was it Snitch? I had a video session, isn't it? So I think I had a video a long time ago that I made. I think I got him tier 4 or 5. Like turn 4. You can get a lot of cheesiness with him. That's what's cool about Skaven. Hey Turret, what's up, man? Good to see you, mate. They will obey indeed. I'm trying to remember what the best strategy is. Normally, when you're doing like really crazy runs as Karl Franz, normally you want to go into like the enemies of the state, but we don't necessarily need to ourselves here. It is kind of mad. Medium casualties is kind of wild to say. We have answers that facilitate everything that they have. We would lose Swordsman. This is the reason why Legendary sometimes is kind of crazy for results. All about that good cheese. I think one of my most popular videos on YouTube is me getting tier 5 on Ikka really early on. I think I was the only one that like figured out the patch when they patched out certain things. I was the only one that like figured out how to do it again because of the Beastmen basically putting the blood herds, or whatever it's called, to stop you from colonizing settlements. But there was ways you could sort it out. There was ways you could fix it. But I hope each and every one of you beautiful fine folks are doing fantastic. It's lovely to be here. Super excited to play some Total War for you guys. I didn't carry on with my no loss, no DLC Nakari campaign. Because I haven't played the game in a little bit of time, and I have to literally play that pixel perfect. As I'm sure you can imagine, without DLC, without losing, without spending money, obviously which entails no recruiting as well, you have to play pretty much perfectly. Like I have still window attacks. I'm so bad at shooting mortars. I don't know if any of you guys have shot mortars before, but my goodness, it is pretty damn challenging. Since I have an 80% keyboard, so I don't have a lot of keybinds that I can use anymore. Which is kind of funny. I've like kind of low-key lost the ability to press insert because I don't have one. This is perfect. Being frontal alongside 30% shields, we should be absolutely fine to mop up the crossbowmen. You can see I've got a little bit of a cheeky elevation here, so we should be fine. It's obviously Karl Franz. Scott, what's up, handsome? Good to see you, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't go wrong with the boyfriends. Oh, beautiful, fantastic charge coming in the back here. You love to see it. For shot and in game, it's hard to read what does and when. Yeah, it was interesting they changed it. Quite new to Warhammer 3. Oh, fair play to you. Been stuck in Warhammer 3 for a very long time. Oh, amazing, yeah. I mean, I've been playing Warhammer 3 since the release. I had early access as well. It's weird that the best DLC for the game is quite literally more of the game. Like, Warhammer 1 and 2 is the best DLC for 3. Let me shoot the Lord. I think I'd rather just engage them on this side and I can double shoot into the Lord. I think the more I can ignore them, the better. You'd think that the Great Swords would be fantastic at this, though. And I think they will. I can't be committal with that. I believe there's an easy way of making this, but we'll see. More than 10k hours? Oh, 2 are amazing, dude. Amazing. Yeah, I think I'm very similar with the 1, 2, and 3. Because I started playing Warhammer 1 a long time ago. I've loved the franchise ever since, and I'm very ecstatic for Warhammer 40k. Total War 40k. I'm ecstatic and nervous at the same time, you know? And I think for good reason. I think for very, very good reason, you know? Oh, I should not be shooting. Because I don't know if you guys remember the release of Total War 3. The release of this game was not good. The release of this game was very, very janky. Also, I shouldn't be shooting on top of each other, but it's fine. So I remember, like, a long time ago playing the release when we had early access, and we didn't get a chance to play the game enough to realize how bad of a state the game is in. Yo, Perry, how did handsome? Come on, at the start like Warhammer 3 did. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. One of my biggest critiques relating to Warhammer 3 when it just released was you're fundamentally taking a sandbox game, removing all sandbox elements of it, enforcing a very bespoke playstyle for very little reward. Which is crazy work. It's sort of like playing a card game and then you can't use your cards anymore, basically. It was like, holy moly. But it also makes me wonder, do we think they tried that as a mechanic and then they're going to implement something similar in 40k? Now, let's be honest, that could be the case. That could be the case. They could be implementing something like that into 40k. Leave armies in all your provinces to close the portals? Yeah, honestly, torture. I do remember my very first video was actually murdering Karl Franz as the ogres. Model Empires is incredibly baffling. They didn't just basically start out with it. It's too much work. I think they got to the... Like, if I was to try and assume, I don't know 100%. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know the exact answer. But from a business perspective, logically speaking, they couldn't have done all the engineering work for Warhammer 3 with the Mortal Empires at the same time. Because that would have taken them forever. Yeah, Method, much love. That would have taken them forever. Like, it took them 2 years or a year or something to then get the Mortal Empires ready. Like, from a business standpoint, they basically just have to say, we have to start making money now before we invest on, like, further, we invest further into the game. What I'll do is I'll loot and occupy everything so I can force a rebellion to maybe steal a mortar as well, which will be a good idea. At least learn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Italian handsome. Thoughts on it? Dude, I'm so ecstatic. I'm unbelievably excited. I'm unbelievably excited. I mean, it's one of the things where, you know, you guys know me. I'm doing a lot at the moment. I don't know if you know, but I do TCG vending where I'm very community focused, give a percentage of profits away, give binders, cards, decks, and all that kind of stuff away to the community. So I'm doing vending on the side, and I'm doing all sorts of things. I work full time at the same time. And I just got to the point where I was like, Total Warhammer 3 is not in a state that I super enjoy. And then, you know, 40k news came out, and I was like, do you know what? You know, kind of reinvigorated it for me a little bit. And here we are. Here we are, because your boy's been playing, yeah, this game for a very long time. And I think 40k will be a refreshing welcome. Because, like, even when Troy and stuff like that came out, I was like, dude, hell yeah. Like, this is gonna be this is a new Total War to play. I'm super excited to try it. Like, I love Total War, you know? Total War has been the bread and butter of me for a very long time. Yeah, I sell Pokemon, Mitford. My next show is in Leeds. In Royal Armoury. If you're going to be in Leeds, let me know. I can hook you up with some stuff. I will happily hook you up with some free stuff if you're ever going to be in the lead, at the lead show. And in August, I have a show every weekend. King Q? Yes, I have, mate. It is amazing. Birmingham July now, unfortunately not. Warhammer is goated for real. I have tried it. Yeah, I played the demo. It was so fun. I was just like looking at the people because if I'm honest with you, I'm probably gonna play that a little bit later on potentially. Thornton, will do, Scratchman. Will do, matey. I'll because I have like it's called Battlesy TCG, the Instagram account where I'm posting about all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's sort of the reason why. It's one of those things where I feel really bad. It makes me feel like horrendous that I'm like neglecting you guys here. But you know, I'm trying my best to balance it all. You know, I'm trying my best, trying to ensure I'm balancing everything correctly. But you know, you boys are. You know, I love y'all. You know, I love y'all. The New York Smoker. In fairness, Sketchman, the food that you make looks absolutely divine. Oh my god, dude, thank you for the £10 super chat. Malcolm, legend. Thank you so much, dude. That's really, really kind of you. Holy moly. Aw. That's so cute. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. Much love. That's really, really kind of you. I can love that as well, babe. If you want to be named after a general, mate, let me know. My next general or hero, I'll happily give you the name. Just let me know which one you want to be. Ask and you shall receive. I should be in range for this. No. Chad behavior indeed. I'm just here for Katarina. That's understandable, Jorah. Honestly, the thing is, Jorah, with how loyal you are to Katarina, that's the kind of like level of loyalty I'd love to have in a partner. Like, you are demonstrating your husband material with your sheer dedication to Katarina. Like, holy moly. Any woman would be lucky to have you with how much you've stuck by Katarina despite how garbage her campaign was for so long. Like, holy moly. What a beast. But yeah, John C. Malcolm, if you want to... Much love to you, man. I really appreciate that. If you generally want a lord or anything named after you, let me know, buddy. And or units, I don't mind. So yeah, I'll have to let you guys know where I'll be. Hoping the end time DLC will be great. Honestly, the fact that vampires haven't been upgraded or like updated in so long is going to be so nice. Like, I'm assuming, you know, all the stuff that's coming through the end times will put some love into factions that need it the most. I just really hope that they don't move on from Warhammer 3 before they have a chance to update Bretonnia. Because I don't know how Games Workshop will let them do it, but within obviously Old World, a lot of Bretonian inventory got upgraded. Like, beforehand, they didn't really have, like, elite tier inventory. Now they have, you know, foot knights, basically. So hopefully, they will, they'll do something like that. But like I said, I'll loot and occupy everything. Should be good. Yesterday's roast Discord. Oof. I'll have a look at that one, lad. Yeah, loot and occupy everything to force a rebellion. And then jobs are good. Upgrade L4. I think the El Clasico is melee inventory. I'm going to say this may be controversial to people in Warhammer 3 now. Melee units are goated. I would much rather have more melee units than range units nowadays. They've buffed melee units so goddamn much that I generally do believe melee units are the way. Like, just spamming out as much melee units as possible is absolutely the way. What I'll do is I'll recruit. We'll do a master engineer.
Master engineer.
And we'll name it after John C. Malcolm.
I may share my wisdom.
Normally I wouldn't recruit a lord here, but he deserves it. Boom. I'll move him around with me. We disagree in his heyday.
Yes.
The thing is, the game's evolved a lot since then. Like, Total War Warhammer 2, 100% melee units were garbage. Like, But you've got to remember, the AI cheat specifically was 2x. The AI had 2 times the cheats in Melee that they do now, right? Completely different ball game, lads. Completely different ball game, meaning it's completely different, right? The ability for a Melee unit to perform on Legendary within Total Warhammer 2, completely different. Like, generally, you would need 2 units versus 1 unit to win. That's how bad it was. Now, with the significant nerfs to range, I don't know if you guys know, but generally, I would say 50% across the board nerfs to range units because their fire rate has been reduced a lot. So you're talking about massive nerfs to the fire rates of range units, significant buffs to melee troops, significant tech tree buffs, skills, everything to melee troops. You're better off going in melee now. Maybe I should make a video about this because I think it'd be interesting. Because I believe I am correct in this one. I believe that is completely changed. Pray for a Life Wizard. I don't know if you guys ever watched, but when I was playing a Warhammer 2 campaign where I played Franz and didn't spend money or recruit, I actually uploaded the video. It was terribly made by me, but it is what it is. I did this campaign without spending any money, and I had to restart, I think, 50 times to get a Jade Wizard. Because I calculated the only magic that I could possibly do it without spending any money was a Life Mage, because I would need to level a Life Mage up. Amber's not bad. No, low-key, Amber's not bad. I'm being so for real. Amber is not bad at all. Amber is not terrible at all.
Master Engineer.
Because Flock of Doom is one of the most goated, cost-effective spells in the game.
Is it time?
Better than everything else.
By the comet.
Excuse me. I have to turn my stream deck on, so... You got a Grey Wizard? Yeah, Grey Wizards do. Not bad. Beastman for the Empire. Yeah, it's pretty solid, I'll be for real. Like, Imperial Griffin, making him a melee fighter, especially with the changes of, like, Battle Hardened and stuff like that. Really nice fighter. Fire? Right, let's see if you guys agree with me. I'm going to say... I want to see if you guys agree with me. I was going to make a video on my tier list of magic. I personally believe the greatest, most robust school of magic, and I'm talking about from when you instantly recruit them, is metal. That's who I believe it is. I believe metal is the #1 school of magic in the game. And I think it's not even close. You can quite literally recruit a Metal Lord into any situation, and it is always a good idea. Like, genuinely, I don't think there's like, you never like thinking to yourself, oh, I wish I didn't have a Metal Mage here. It's always like, this is dope. I have a Metal Mage. This is handy, and I will happily die on that hill. I will happily die on that hill because I truly believe Metal Magic is one of the best magic schools in the game. And if I were to do a tier list, so if I were to do like a full tier list, that is the reason why I would put Law of Metal at number 5. If I'm doing a top 5, Metal would be there because of its consistency, its ability to perform at any level. I would go Heavens next, which I think people would probably massively disagree, but Thunderbolt is one of the most cost-effective spells in the game from a Winds of Magic per gold value perspective. It is by far the most cost-effective school of magic in the game. It can kill high tier, low tier, anything. Super low cost, like 3 or 4 Winds of Magic to basically wipe out and obliterate anything. I would go Zinch as number 3. Zinch is just super cost effective once again. It is insanely powerful against most things. Really good at single entity killing because of the bolts. Really good at inventory low tier traffic killing. And it's also fantastic at killing large amounts of units at the same time with its Firestorm, with its the rest of the things that it has. I would say Law of Life is probably number 2 because of the fact that life magic as a whole is just so unbelievably effective. Depending on the units and things that you're using, you'll always find significant portions of value with troops and abilities to do stuff like that. Hey Gans, it's good to see you, mate. And I think super effective early game, super effective mid to late game magic, obviously with Dwellers, with Regeneration, or just in general healing. And I would say Nurgle is number 1. I would say Nurgle is just by far, it kills everything. It heals everything, kills everything. It's just it's super effective. Great debuffs as well. And that would be my tier list. Metal, Heavens, Zinch, Life, Nurgle. I think Vampire would normally be number 5, or at least higher up there, but they've nerfed they've nerfed Vampire Magic so much. Like, due to the significant nerfs towards the School of Magic, I don't rate it anymore. I used to, but not anymore. I used to, but not anymore. Elspeth, yeah, Dark Magic is alright, but I don't think it's within the contender. AK-47 rockets, yeah, that's it. But what do you guys think? Do you think I'm absolutely trolling, or do you think I'm fairly right? Like, magic, Plague Magic is decent, but unfortunately, you are like, it's the same as Ruin Magic. You fundamentally are reliant on a single spell. No, I mean, I would happily have it, like Zinch, for example. Zinch and Warriors of Chaos are the only ones with it, right? I believe you know more than me. Fair enough. I'm always happy for people to be like, Battlesy, I think this because of this reason. You know? I'm happy for people to disagree with me, to be truly honest. And in fact, I find it quite interesting when people disagree. But that was what I was thinking, because I think people really, really underestimate Metal Magic as a whole. Like, Metal Magic is so goddamn good. Like, consistency has been something that has been the largest focal point, in my personal opinion, for the ultimate success of School of Magic. The only thing that's really sucky is that I don't have any damaging spells with my wizard, so I can't bait them out easily. And there's a couple of ways I can approach this. I think what I'll probably try and do is just move up my mages and heroes. It is a shame we don't have anything there. Right, Malcolm can walk up and just shoot the mortar. It'll be fine. Magic in general is the best. Well, I mean, you could definitely envision, like, imagine that School of Magic exists, like, coexisting in other factions. How well will it perform? But I think Skaven is very... Oh, gotta be a little bit more careful. Yeah, I think Skaven's a little bit more bespoke with how they use that. Right, the mortars are just going to fire. I don't know why the mortars randomly shoot lords, but if they're going to let me have it for free, I'll let it. I'm going to let it slide, you know what I mean? Yo, Leo, how are you doing, handsome? Good to see you, mate. And yeah, I'm just going to let them fire all their mortars and then move up my mortar and shoot their front line. It intrigues me. I really wonder what kind of cheese 40k will bring. Like, obviously, people are going to figure out how to min-max it, right? I mean, without a shadow of doubt, people are going to figure out how to min-max it. And it wouldn't surprise me if there was, like, disgusting cheese in that as well. Waste Ammo Classic, you got to do what you got to do, boys. If I'm playing on Legendary difficulty, I might as well, you know? Yo, Zulbert, coming in, handsome. Plus 10 damage to infantry. That is a fantastic question. So, bonus versus infantry. Effectively, what that means, if I am fighting an entity that is of a small size, which is infantry, I will get a flat rate of that for melee attack. So in this circumstance, if I'm fighting, for example, handgunners or whatever in the front line, my melee attack goes from 37 all the way to 51. Which means, I mean, generally, normally, statistically, it would give you 14% additional attack. But we can probably, like, figure it out, right? So 42 melee defense, and how you calculate it is, you always, within the calculation, have a 35% chance base to hit anything. Then what you do is you would add the melee attack. So let's go ahead and add this melee attack. So 37. Obviously plus this, so 51. So that would be 86 in total. And then let's say we're talking about this unit over here. We would then minus the melee defense, which would be 42. So in a theoretical situation, my greatswords have a, 44% chance to hit the spearmen. That's how it works. And what it also does is, with the bonuses infantry, it applies to your weapon strength at the same time. And what it does is it distributes it at a percentage. So you can see that I have mainly armor piercing in a distribution, which will mean it'll take the percentage of armor piercing and then add that on at the percentile of the whatever it is for the bonuses to the inventory. So within the 14, it looks like this is kind of like a, what, a 66 odd percent? Of course, like a 60 percentile. So that would mean I would get, what's 60% of 14? It'd be, you know, whatever that may be, like 8 or something. It would then add 8 weapon strength for armor piercing, and then the rest would then be base weapon damage. That's how it works. Right. Mortar's gone. Mortar's gone. Move inventory up. Life is good. As long as our Reichsguard are holding the Empire Knights, and the Halberdiers are chilling on the side, we should be chilling. I definitely think the music volume's a little loud. Let me turn that down. And then we should be able to start pew-pewing the handgunners. I probably should have moved up a little bit, actually. If I move up and then fire again, the closer I am to the target, the more accurate I'll be, so might as well. Let's have a little peeps. Nah, they're jobbing. But I hope that helped Zulbix. Much love. It is quite interesting how deep the layers of this game can go. But then again, in what universe could a person account for that, you know? I think it's a lot of information to try and display on like a unit stat card that it's probably not even feasible, right? Probably not a feasible thing to try and do. Okay, that's best case scenario for that unit. Well, let's just move you over here. Because those halberds will absolutely smoke the Empire Knights. I'm fine with all this. I just need to reposition a lot of these troops. And I can re-engage over here as well. All I need to do now is just reposition where I'm shooting my mortar with Alt and right click. And then enable my Reichsguard to try and clean up a little bit here. Because their entire backline is exposed, so we're chilling. I will give these guys some more armor piercing. A bit more damage in general. Should be able to start swarming around. And I don't know if you guys know, but charge bonuses are very similar to the way that bonuses of infantry or large works. In that it decays 8% a second. So you basically get the exact same way, 65 charge, that's 65 melee attack, weapon strength, all that kind of goodness. And then it decays 8% a second. Which is one of the biggest reasons as to why shock infantry struggles so hard in long, prolonged fights. Because you basically lose all your oomph. You basically... Oh my god. Malcolm's getting his butt kicked by this, by hands. Goddamn hands. It's Germanic, right? I feel like it's Germanic, if I'm not mistaken. The names of the Empire and things like that. Trying to remember. Where else was shooting? Sure. We've done a good job of mopping them all up. German? Yeah, I thought so. Hello, remember? Germanic? Yeah. Nice enemy lord dead. Do I like Bashiva? Yeah, I really enjoyed Bashiva. I very much enjoyed Bashiva. Their leadership is absolutely battered. Just need to keep charging through them. Honestly, these halberds have done absolutely insane work. Nice. Fantastic victory. Mortars... a little disappointed in their performance, but it's fine. I'll try and clear up as much as inventory as I can, because I think it'll... even though they are currently forced march, I believe it'll give us more experience in general. Which I don't mind. I don't mind running around murdering some more dudes. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how the integration of 40k into Total War functions. Because I remember calling this like 3 years ago. Like, it would be stupid of Creative Assembly not to try and print money, basically. You know? But I suppose it was a pretty damn easy prediction to say that they're going to work on 40k Total War. Because it's really, like, trench warfare was something that we expected to come into, like, a World War game. Like, some form of Total War World War. And then with the trench warfare, they would find a way to have proper integrated, like, hive cities and like, battles like that in 40k. But looks like they've just gone for 40k. I much prefer, like, Medieval 3 is going to be quite cool as well. But I never played the second one. I wasn't a big medieval guy. My first Total War was Rome Total War. My first one. Hey, not so friendly, what's up, dude? Yeah, my first one was Rome Total War. But yeah, in fairness, I probably should have played a little bit more aggressive because the majority of I suppose the garrison as well. I've got to conclude the garrison. There'll be a lot of inventory there too. Shame we didn't steal it. We'll do a loot and occupy again because we're going to force a rebellion where possible. If Ubersreich has a melee building, I want to get rid. Oh, not repair, destroy. Shogun 2. Redao, have you done legendary difficulty in Shogun 2?
Battle wizard.
I'm going to be so for real. If you've managed to do legendary on Shogun 2, you're an absolute chad. I'll be so for real. It takes a different breed of gamer to be able to do Shogun 2 legendary. That is like pure torture.
My inventions serve the
Like, it's crazy how hard that is. It was supposed to be Medieval 1, nice.
by the comet.
Like, it is actually so goddamn hard.
It is time. Yes. All right.
Shogun 2 legendary. You don't do legendary on this? That's fair.
I command here.
I think gaming's meant to be fun, right? Gaming's meant to be fun. Rome 1 was your first? Nice, yeah, same. Rome 1 was mine. I bought a Rome... I kid you not. I bought a Roman Centurion helmet to play the remastered Rome 1. This was a long-ass time ago. And I swear I had, like, 5 viewers. This is a long time ago. I was basically cosplaying as a Roman Centurion, and it was dope. I had so much fun doing it. Oh, good times. Good times. W being a Roman Centurion. But the thing that I learned playing that I never knew as a kid, my god, diplomacy in, like, Total War Warhammer, like, Total War Rome is so OP, it's insane. Like, my god, it's so goddamn OP. Stirling's gonna be the one that holds on longer. Wait, really? Nah, Shogun 2 pooping out armies? It's crazy work.
Expert in innovation.
I guess it just depends on how well you know how to battle. Like, I wasn't very good at min-maxing with units in Shogun. But I goddamn loved defending on them. Why keep the barracks in here? Because that's a good question. I will be leveling my outlaw building up, as I very rarely invest into minor settlements. Early on, you want to level up your main capital as much as possible, and that's sort of where your bread and butter will be. Your bread and butter is going to be your main capital. Everything else is like a growth for population surplus.
Attack!
So minor settlements are significantly more susceptible to be attacked from the AI, right? It's a lot harder to defend. I'd rather have my recruitment in an area that I can easily defend it. For me personally. I think people make a mistake of trying to level up all the minor settlements at the same time. Altdorf is a 4-tier province, which means I could pretty much put 150 growth, roughly, in the early stages of the game. Use the instant population mechanic. I mean, both adds up, right? Both of them add up to be a fantastic way of getting it. Because my goal is just to try and reach a high-tier settlement as fast as possible. And that's all I want to try and do. I should be able to shoot them to death, right? The only units that I have to worry about are ranged. Never overcast Flock of Doom. It is the one very interesting thing that you should never do. A Flock of Doom overcast is such a waste. Because of the fact that it puts the cooldown on... It goes on such a long cooldown that it's almost never worth overcasting. Alright, Calfranz is on a mount now, so I'm fine with that. I'm then going to move you to the left. Might be able to get a couple of volleys off, actually. I'm going to open up the center. Perfect. Now, this is basically perfect case scenario. We've opened up our lines to shoot through here. Never know what to overcast, so I don't do it at all. Well, imagine this, right? Like, imagine like a checklist. You've got a checklist in your head of what you need to do. I'll overcast Flock of Doom if the following is answered. Can I kill entities by overcasting this? And is it worth waiting for the next spell coming up? Because obviously it increases the cooldown by quite a lot. So as long as I'm able to answer those questions of, is this actually worth investing into? Then I'll still send them, right? I will still send it. But as a general rule of thumb, I don't. Because, like, what you got to remember is killing entities is a fantastic way of reducing the damage your units will take. So once you remember that, you're able to decide if it makes sense or not. A lore of Beast Wizards have mod, but good damage on blobs. Yeah, I mean, I really like Beast Magic. I've always been a fan of Beast Magic. I think it's a strong I think it's a strong school of magic. I mean, it's not like top tier, but it's like it's solid. Especially if you're able to blob stuff up. The knob blob. I used to call it the knob blob. So with noblers, I used to like stack every single nobler on top of each other and just cast Flock of Dooms in an AoE. Chef's kiss. Worked like a charm.
What do you bid?
Versatile? Oh yeah, 100%. It's very versatile. Not as versatile as metal magic, though, I must admit. Metal magic is so goated. But for when it comes to School of Magic for the Empire, I think my tier list would probably be Life. Then I'm going to say, because obviously Gelt, it's kind of unfair. I'd go Heavens. Is it Heavens? You can get Heavens, right? I'm trying to remember. And to remind myself now. I'll have to check Althoff. There's so many good schools of magic. But Life is obviously just so good. Okay, especially if you can heal things like Franz himself. Any of your steam tanks and things. Hey, Lantry. Want to stack normal and overcast? Yeah, Ice Spear, good point. Not death. No, I hate death magic. I think it's really bad. Like, you got to remember, if you take a look at death magic as to what it actually does, it's very good at killing lords using Spirit Leech. It's very good at killing high tier infantry, but at very cost. And the Vortex is a very unreliable. So, I much rather go into consistency. You don't really have a single entity damage problem. The Empire does not have a single damage entity problem with its roster. You really don't. Right, let's have a look. Let's remind myself real quick. So, yeah, Dark Magic, garbage. Light, garbage. Grey, well, Shadow, kind of garbage. Jade, obviously the best. Fire, kind of garbage. Yeah, Gold Wizard, pretty goated. Celestial, pretty goated. So, low-key, I would probably say top 4 for me would be Life. It would probably then be... Ooh... Metal. And then I'd probably say Celestial. And then probably Fire. And then Amber. And then Shadow. And then Death. And then Light. That's how I would probably judge it for my own sake.
And Emperor.
The nation calls indeed, Lantry.
Master engineer.
Just need this guy to level up. I'm going to level up like a normal lord. We are going to go growth as well. Keep in mind, I do have population surpluses here. So the next turn, I'm gonna get a population surplus and then hit it with one of these bad boys. Not that one. Yeah. Population surplus. So we'll instantly get to level 2, which is gonna be huge. What's this guy do? Summon alert accounts. Under control. Alert accounts currently besieged. Can't use Carl Franz is wounded.
Ready.
Oh yeah. Wait, so Elspeth starts with 2?
Yes.
OP.
Old saw bones.
Turn ahead of that. Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. I went with an El Clasico. Max and chillaxing. That should enforce a rebellion. It has. We've done that on purpose. We're gonna attack the rebellion next turn as well. Because normally, this is one of the really annoying things about Franz as a whole, is you kind of lose the ability to fight stuff. Like, normally what I do is I go south and murder the guys down south, but I think just killing Vlad is probably my play. I think murdering Vlad is probably the good play. I don't mind about the rebellion, because we're in a good spot to kill them. They will have an empowered rebellion as well, keep in mind, because there's a barracks in there. Military buildings always empower the rebellions. The more military buildings you have in a province, the more it will empower the rebellion. Because it scales off of military buildings. So if you're ever wondering why a rebellion all of a sudden is like the most Giga Chad rebellion you've ever seen in your entire life, that's the reason why. We kill Festus? It's just funny, I very rarely have issues with Festus. I guess it depends. That's the randomness of the campaign, right? Your potential threats, like you said, is Festus, Vlad, and then obviously Heinrich Kemmler. I was going to kill Grom. He's such a pain in the otherwise. Yeah, no, he's definitely a problem in 2. Because I used to do the same thing. I used to go kill Grom. But I definitely think the AI has gotten a lot more passive. I don't know if you guys feel the same.
Tis a burden to always be the smartest man in any...
Men, we must attack for the Empire.
His friend's yapping about how he's the smartest guy ever.
Foolishness is always vexing.
You're always going for Marienburg's over? Yeah, there's no point fighting Marienburg anymore. You can confederate them fairly easily.
Make your offer and be done.
Never mind, I didn't realize they hated us so much. Well, man.
So many ideas.
That rebellion is actually trash. I suppose it's only turn 5, that's probably why. The annoying thing is, what's the cooldown on this guy? Oh, it's only a 3-turn cooldown. Bush. Damn, I need more money. Hold on.
Sivia, mind your manners. You stand. Should this stop the
Sure, I'll scam you guys for that much money. The dwarves are battering them, though. Alright, upgrading to tier 3 already. Love to see it. Is there any more agreements I can get?
All here.
Staff, the dwarves are not in another war. You still attack them? Do we have any deals with them? In fairness, I don't have any deals with them anymore. It might be a time to go attack them. Oh Lord, not much experience. 500, yeah, that's fine.
Who calls?
Oh shoot, did I give this guy the experience by accident? I think I did. Or did I? Yes, I gave that guy the experience by accident.
Inventor. Work to do.
It's fine. Is the Lore Beast passive and powerful? I mean, you get more Winds of Magic, right? It's never a bad thing. I think anytime you're in a scenario where you're pumping in Winds of Magic into your faction, it's never a bad thing. I think the only thing you got to remember is that, like, to truly take advantage of Beast Magic, you kind of need 2 Beast Mages. Because Ice Spear, I think, hit the nail on the head in that. You can stack Block of Doom. Anything that is a spell with a different name in it, Overcasted just says upgraded, which will then stack with the normal version of it. My headset's dying. I'm such a dummy. I should have charged my headset, but it is what it is. I'll take it off in a bit and just vibe without sounds. I don't mind. And you guys are going to see something crazy that I have ears. Let me go walk into the zone of control, press backspace, just so I can move my other lord up. That looks like an easy auto resolve. So, a nice free fight. Right, I'll let you guys decide. What do we do? Do we go murder Vlad? Do we murder Marienburg to take the province? Or do we go murder Kemler? What do you guys think? This is the beauty of this campaign. There's a lot of variance to it. Who do you think we go murder, folks? Who do we go murder? Linnea, how you doing, handsome?
Bring me to my men.
I've not really fought Marienburg in a while. Kemler? You think Kemler? But I guess the daft thing is you kind of have to go through Marienburg to kill Kemler, don't you? But from what I've seen, Kemler is normally the one that's actually the problem, right? Find Kemler to be the biggest threat early on. After Marienburg, so you're saying kill Kemler and the Marienburg, okay.
Yes, to unite the provinces.
Expert in
I mean, this might be a hard fight.
So,
Have a look. So we're getting a nice upgrade in there. Then to aid. Target fealty +2. I'm trying to recall, guys. Do you need a specific... Is Kazarek still alive? Yeah, he is. I've not seen him yet, actually. It's a really good point. Yeah, it's a good point. He'll probably be coming from Altdorf, right? Let Vlad deal with it. In fairness, I don't think he'll be a problem, right?
Sigmar is with you.
Prioritize him. That's Karen. I generally think just a lord in Altdorf, and I'm fine against him. Like a lord, like. I mean, this dude's kind of perfect for it now. Chuck a lord like that in there and revive him. He'll see them from Maloth. Because he'll be coming from this side. He'll be coming from the north. He'll be coming from the north.
I command here.
To die in battle, dowie brethren. Do not shame your ancestors, dowie brethren. For the damaged clod, my brethren. The Slayer oath is within me.
Good old dwarves. I think the dwarves will always be my favourites. Yeah, I generally do think we'll get the upgrade on Altdorf and we'll be fine. We're way ahead of pace. Because I do think it's probably worth actually murdering Marienburg, because in absence of that, I'll have to just walk through the lands anyway and they'll hate me even more. So the likelihood of them attacking me is just like, it's not if, it's when, you know?
I do my best thinking. A quest has been issued, mighty lord.
I don't think quests are that good, are they?
Beckons. Be wary,
Yeah.
though.
Trash.
For while the potential...
The throng is mustard.
Wait, can I do... So, do this one, plus that. Oh, they're losing territory already. Can I... Are you telling me that if I do this... Wait, hold on. Send aid to here...
The nation calls.
Then I have 10 with them, so I can confederate them. Well, we'll see.
Ready. In the name of Magnus.
think this basically guarantees the turn 2. Yeah, it guarantees the turn 2 attack. We're fine. Always get curb stomped. That's why we've got to help him. We're going to help him. Because I think Changeling doesn't attack anybody else. I think they've taken Flensburg, but I'm fine with that. The Moot's a nice one. Northern Twangs do dare properly. Yeah. I think it depends on the geographic region of the dwarf, though, keep in mind. I am a northerner, you know. I am from the north myself. But it purely depends on it. Alright, we'll murder a Mild von Corden. Should be all good. No penalty? Yeah, it's weird. The thing is, yo, James, how you doing, handsome? Oh, good to see you, mate. Lovely to see you, pal. I'm doing well. Okay, I need 2.5k of it. Oops. I do not have 2.5k, as you can see. Another dwarf game. Yeah, Monkfish Odin did. Which one? Honestly, Ungrim is a very fun dwarven campaign because he plays very different from everybody else. Yo, Doc. Ungrim is the goat for like a refresher of a dwarf campaign. Running around with a bunch of slayers like cavalry killing stuff is always good fun. Oh, I think I might have forgot to move this guy. I could probably force match in. Oh, that sucks. That would have been nice.
The nation calls. Not likely.
Yeah, I'm doing good, Chief. I'm doing good.
Imperial Scholar.
Malachi fun. Yeah, Malachi's good fun as well. He's just like, he pew-pews, whereas Ungrim more runs at you and hits you. Also, that is good comms to check the corruption. Buildings -6. 4 buildings, 1 characters 2. So yeah, it looks like there's 4 buildings and there's 2 characters. So there's a lord and a hero.
No peace, just war.
It's late in the day for the Empire to send its...
I mean, Leon and Karl Franz in Lord do actually stick together.
Attack!
Like, my other concern is this is actually going to be a pretty damn hard fight. They have no magic, though, and they'll probably do some silly stuff, so we should be okay. We should be okay. But yeah, talk. It's a good comms, to be honest. I think there's so many. This is one of the beautiful things about Total War Warhammer 3. There are so many little things you can do, like checking a settlement for public order to see if they have an army inside of it, like check the corruption for certain factions. Yeah, it's so cool. What I'll probably end up doing this fight is move up friends, bait all the mortar ammunition, and then just slowly kill the units using the mortar here. The unfortunate reality is my handgunners are going to struggle a lot. I believe where we're positioned is the best. Yeah, it is the best. As it reduces the amount of stuff that'll shoot us. Yeah, who's the... it's Aranessa, right? Karl Franz and Aranessa in lore, like, kind of work together. Because Aranessa was bullied by Norscans, so... I'm pretty sure that Karl Franz is paying Aranessa to murder Norscans. If I am not mistaken. Oh, are you shooting my... Hold on, let me move up a little bit. Ah. That was a mortar shot.
Mortar! Ulrich's wrath on them!
Let us move away from that. Go. Okay, we're good. I now just have to wait for the mortars to be dealt with. Likely, the mortars will just keep shooting Karl Franz. I don't need you over here. I can just keep dancing. Yeah, they're going to shoot friends. I think as long as I'm not taking really, really aggressive turns, it should be okay. Looks like the mortars have range on something on the walls as well, which is good. I don't know what they're shooting. Ah, yeah, anything on the walls is fine. Anything on the walls is absolutely fine. This guy's miles away. I'll just move him over here. Put him over here. So anywhere I can reinforce him closer to me. Looks like the answer to that is no. That's okay though. I'll probably get him just to walk. He doesn't need to like consume all his fatigue. Get the mortar on guard mode just so they don't run up anything. Hopefully the mortars don't reposition. Yeah, as long as they just keep shooting friends, we're chilling. Oh, and sorry guys, I had to get in to get rid of pre-roll ads. Apologies for what to say. Here we go. Lovely tip jubbly. Because we've got ammunition we can give through the engineer as well. Malcolm coming in clutch. I do think the handgunners are probably going to be a bit more of a problem. But you gotta do what you gotta do, eh, boys? You gotta do what you gotta do. Has any of you guys been playing any new games recently? Have any of you guys played the Rogue Trader DLC? The Rogue Trader DLC looks actually kind of low-key fun AF. I was very tempted to play it myself. But I haven't really played too much Rogue Trader. Like, my logic was I probably wouldn't do it any justice. And I'd probably like an absolute lemon the entire time. And that probably wouldn't be helpful for anybody wanting to learn about the DLC. You know? But I saw you, I believe you're going to be a heretic in it. Happy how it enhanced him. It's been good. How are you, buddy? Gothic 1 remake. Ooh, nice, Dark. SFO Old World Oxy campaign. Ooh. How's Ox Shuttle in the in SFO and Old World? I guess with his mobility, you kind of ignore the fact that your settlements are quite far away, right? Wasting ammo, we are indeed, mate. Thought about you and I tested Tabletop Tavern. What are the battles you done? No, much love, Cash. I'll probably play that at some point soon. Because I need to play the Tabletop Tavern. I've got the demo of it and I've really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. Empire at War. Oh, nice, dude. And yeah, Mitford, unfortunately, we do have to waste all the ammunition before I can move my troops up. If I walk into mortars, it's a death sentence, unfortunately, you know. You know how it is. You know how it is. Because I have an engineer that I can give loads of ammunition as well, so I'm like, in my head, I might as well just wait. It'd be silly of me not to. If you're wondering why I keep looking to the left, I'm always checking chat to see if any of you wholesome hunks have said anything. As you guys are the most important thing ever. And that is the damn truth. Pistoleers won't be a problem with me moving into the settlement. Hopefully the mortars will be done soon. The mortars are running away, which is not ideal. Do I have to walk up? No, I think the mortars have kind of low-key given up. Which is a good and a bad thing. The reason it's a good thing is that I can probably move up my units. Bad thing is they still got a bit of ammunition. So my inventory is going to be in trouble a little bit. How bad is this destroyed? Not that much, actually. Surprisingly to say that we've been shooting that this entire time. Mortars are really garbage at killing walls, but it makes sense, you know. It ain't no cannon kind of thing, you know. Alright, let's get you running now. top up the ammunition. I think the mortar's position's normally like somewhere around here or here. The AI sometimes uses their brain. They have high AP damage, exactly, James, yeah. But James, how have you been, dude? It's been a minute. Always good to see familiar faces. Always good to see familiar faces. I'm gonna have to stop soon. Because the reason why Friends is at front is the fort towers would be shooting him otherwise. Shooting my mortars otherwise. Doing some challenge with other games. Oh, nice, dude. What other games are you playing? Do you know what one of the games I really want to learn and want to play? RimWorld. I've heard so many good things about RimWorld, but I have literally 0 hours. Yo, Corpus, hello, Dow from Another Hold. I have literally 0 hours in RimWorld, no DLCs or anything, and I think I'd be like absolutely trash. I think the last time I played something like that, genuinely, I felt like it was rage bait, and I'm not even kidding. Like RimWorld? Maybe I should play them. I think one of the things I have to, like, you know, understand is I've not perfected, but I am a very, very, very good Total War Warhammer 3 player. And as part of that, you know, I've streamed it a lot. And, you know, I've demonstrated how to do really cool things in Total Warhammer 3. And then I remembered, if I go to another game like RimWorld, and I play it and stream it, and I am the biggest dum-dum known to man, like pure rage bait unintentionally, that's probably not something people want to watch. And I'm okay with that. You know, I accept that, you know? I accept the fact that I would probably annoy a lot of people trying to watch me play that game. So I generally don't. You know, I generally avoid myself doing that. I think I'm going to start moving up my inventory soon. You're also dum-dum? Nice, W. Dum-dum strong together. That's what we can do. Honestly, thank God for the replenish ammunition here. This has made it so much easier. The story simulator? Can I tell you about the time that I don't think the people that played back then may not watch the stream as much anymore, but I remember my very first Crusader Kings 3 community playthrough. We'll probably do another one, by the way. So make sure to peep the Discord for when I probably announce something like that. I did a... Yo, Bob, what's up, dude? I did a Crusader Kings 3 community run where every single person, apart from me, was trying to seduce the Pope to blackmail him, to be gay and blackmail him. And they paid me to sleep with their wives to ensure they had children for their entire family line. And this is the kind of shit you can't even write about. You know, this is like the wild shit you wouldn't even know. And yeah, that's literally what happened in Crusader Kings 3. I think if you talked about CK3 as a story and explained the kind of the things you did, it just sounds so unbelievable. It's brilliant. How many heroes do you usually want to have per army, or how do you decide? Can't I have 5 in an Ashanka army? Hey Jimbo, good to see you, mate. I would say it depends what you need them for, right? Heroes typically, or statistically speaking, are more effective than units, generally speaking. Depending on the faction, like Ashanka of Zakislev has very, very good heroes, right? Things like dwarves, Thanes are insane. Yeah, it is so faction dependent. Thanes are insane. You could literally have an entire army of Thanes and you'd be chilling. Empire captains, things like that, not as good, right? They're nowhere near as powerful as what it would be. Mages, on the other hand, for Gelt, for example. Gelt wants 1 million mages in his army. So, in that pretense, you want as many as you can. But, as a general rule of thumb, go through this thought process in your head. If I recruited this hero, is it better than anything else I could have recruited? And if the answer to that is yes, a leveled up hero is worth so much in the overall potency of, like, fighting. And it's always worth doing. Let's start moving up. They've come off the walls now, because I've battered them enough with mortars. And we'll keep battering them up with mortars as well. The last time they did that didn't end very well. Isn't there, like, cannibalism and all sorts of interesting stuff in Rimworld? Innocent Empire Men, Bob, that's it. Yeah, Felix, Gottschalk, Golden Knight, Ulrich, Axe Girl, Witch Girl, White Girl. No, yeah, that's fine, Jimbo. Yeah. Sounds fine. Ice magic is absolutely a-okay. A lot to micromanage. Well, that changes things, right? Then the answer turns into whatever you can be bothered with. But I would say that heroes, generally speaking, are always a fantastic addition to your composition and army. But keep in mind, if you're playing on lower difficulties as well, Jimbo, chuck it on slow mode. Chuck on slow motion. You know, don't feel bad for playing the game how you want to play it, right? Chuck that bad boy on slow mo and have fun. You know, have fun with it. That's what I'd do anyway. That is what I would do, my friend. Chuck that bad boy on slow-mo and just micromanage or even pause it. Legendary doesn't allow you, but you can on lower difficulties in Legendary. I'm going to break through the gate and murder them. Yeah, no, I know the mortars are shooting, don't worry. I'm not too fussed about the infantry line that I'm moving up for it. Because the first infantry line is climbing the walls. Actually, no, I probably should go through the gates. My job with friends is to run straight past everybody because they're all cowards and then just start attacking the mortars to stop them from shooting. Sigma be with you! So there you go. Boom. In already. Group you as well. I'm not going to move you in just yet. I'm going to move in my infantry. And we're going to do what they call break ankles. I am going to break some ankles with the movement that you're about to see with friends. Using the global map? Yes, Jimba. So, certain heroes are fantastic at actions like block movement. Block movement, assault lord, assault units, kill heroes and things like that. All can be very effective. But you have to spec them specifically to do that. Right? You can't just have a random hero performing that action. You need to make sure that you've leveled them up for it. Because in the blue tree for that unit, you will have increasing the percentage chance of hero actions. Push into that as much as you can for those kinds of things. If that's what you're trying to do and your goal is with that unit as well. But this is one of the, I would say, the beautiful things about the game as a whole. There's a lot of variance, right? And in the circumstance, you have a lot of variance. Ooh, Knights of the Blazing Sun is a bit of a problem. Can I move up my mortars at all? To fire into the mortars that they have over here? Losing Karl Franz is, like, not an option. Do you know what? I think it's actually just worthwhile just doing this. And I just keep Flocker doing them. Yeah, that's what I would generally use it for. Ooh, yeah, not a shot. No chance. If I'm getting shot by handgunners in a flanking position like that, I am chopped. Now, I know I broke my rule. I am going to Flock of Doom this, because I need to put as much pressure down as possible to give them give Franz a bit of chance to move out. I know I broke my rule, and I was contradictory to what I just said. 5 ammunition, I can eat that. I'm fine with that. Now, hopefully Franz will actually rout here, because this is the challenge that I'm going to have, right? The whole point of what I'm trying to do right now is just break into the territory as much as possible. Get Franz out, I'm trying, don't worry. He'll most likely, due to being attacked from behind, he will most likely rout. He'll be okay, guys, don't worry. He's going to be a-okay. He's going to be shot by arrows, and, oh, there you go, it's fine. Normally, AI does not chase units like this, and he'll walk down here, and we're fine. He's going to be a-okay, boys, don't worry. We've been in these situations before. Hold my hand, okay? Hold my hand, we're going to be okay. He's going to be okay, we're going to be okay. Just hold my hand. We'll be able to pull him out soon. Fire into the here. Fire into the halberdiers now. I'm going to try and stack these guys up where I can. Ideally, Franz runs this way, but if he doesn't, I might be chopped. If Franz recovers now, there's a very good chance the Pistoliers will just shoot and kill him. So let's see what happens. Hold my hand still. We're going to be okay. Where he's going is actually very, very terrible for me right now. This is really, really bad. But still, hold my hand. We're going to be okay. He's not going to take any damage. I don't know where he's going. Yo, Kratos, what's up, dude? I don't know what Franz is doing right now. He's being shot by the freaking militias, which is very rare for that to happen, actually. But we're still okay. Remember. Just hold my hand. I'm not worried. Can he run through the gate if he's routing? I actually don't know. Wait, they're actually attacking him. Wait, Franz is actually being attacked while routing. This is a rare one. This is a rare one. I have to shoot the mortar. I have to fire a mortar into these spearmen to break them up for him to get through. Like I said, boys, we're going to be okay. Hold my hand. I do have to keep close attention to him, though. There you go. The mortar cleared them out. We should be okay again. Back to shooting here. We're all good. We're all good, boys. Franz has stopped moving. Franz has stopped moving. He is currently stationary. And he's being shot by Pistoliers. This is not good. This is not ideal, I'll be for real. I think he might be dead now. Chat, I think he's dead. I don't know why he's just sitting there. I'm not sure. I haven't seen this before.
Yes, General. We serve the Emperor.
This is new territory for me too.
Running.
We're moving into new territory. This is okay though.
Swiftly. Forward.
I'm gonna have to run around to see if I can get towards the Pistoliers to stop them.
Reichsguard Knights, taking that position.
Franz has basically given up his life. Loki, I feel the vibe. I'm not gonna lie, Franz. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Gonna need you to keep moving though. Gonna need you to keep moving. I'm moving for real. You're literally right here and anything can shoot and kill you right now. Honestly, if he recovers, I'm actually bunsed. Like, now I don't want him to recover. Beforehand, I was like absolutely a-okay and fine for it. I'm actually a dum-dum. I forgot to bring my most important melee unit into the fray. Right, Franz, if you die, it's kind of low-key my fault. These guys probably would have pushed them fast enough away. Block of Doom situ. No more mortar situ. Very limited infantry. We're vibing. We're vibing. We're vibing. Yeah, I'm trying to bring my NG up now.
A well-designed maneuver.
Can he be pushed a little bit? No, I think he's just stuck. It looks like his pathing has been broken or something.
Genius guides me.
Oh, that was a terrible cast, dude. I should have gotten the rest of the units here as well.
Architect of destruction.
I should be able to shoot these guys. Right.
Yes,
You can pull back now. You've done your job.
firearms loaded.
You've 100% done your job.
I will put you down. In the name of the twin-tailed
Two
comet.
lords and heroes over here. Once the great swords get into combat here, I'm going to be absolutely okay.
Imperial inventor.
I'm going to move over this side a little bit.
tread the
As long as the
wisest
Pistoliers aren't shooting Franz, I'm chilling. He hasn't lost health in a while.
March to progress.
So let's keep that in mind.
Amber wizard.
Really nice Flock of Doom cast here as well.
Rip and tear.
My goal is going to be moving these troops towards this side and progressing up this way. Oh my god, Cal Franz is 6 HP. Calfrand is currently 6 HP.
Halberdiers!
Ladies and gentlemen, he's 6 health.
The Amber Order!
And he's dead.
Untamed!
That's a little bit annoying. He just bugged here. The game's been out for more than 4 years, folks. You'd think that they'd be able to retreat from settlements. He said, I know. I know he said he'd be okay. My bad. I didn't expect him to bug like that. That's my bad. No, I didn't expect him to sit here and bug for like 30 minutes in a battle. It is what it is. We go next. We live and we learn. I expected Calfrand to be able to run from that fight, but I underestimated the jank of the game. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's on me, boys. That's on me. I'll take that. I'll take that, and I will. I'll think about the actions of my consequences to my actions. I'm still surprised that he just got stuck here, man. Like he literally here, he was perma stuck, right? This thing right here basically perma stucked him. Honestly, if Total War 40k has some form of gate bug, I will actually fight somebody. If the gate bug persists into 40k as well, I think I low-key will want to fight something. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like I'd have to throw hands at that point. I've dealt with the gate bug for 4 years. Like, low-key release me, you know? Like, low-key release me at that point. But yeah, yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I thought he'd be okay. I literally did not think he would be stuck there for as long as he was. I'll be for real. I'll take that one on the chin. Thankfully, these guys will absolutely carve the lords up. And we can start moving over. It is a bit of a shame because we don't get experience on Franziku, but we should be moving into them nicely and clearing them up. These great swords will do such a fantastic job of just clearing the lord. And the rest of my troops can move up. And as long as we kind of blob them up, like we're doing here. Tons of anti-large options here. It's the reason why I generally recruit Spearmen over Swordsmen. Yo, babes, what's up, dude? This is generally the reason why I do it. Spearmen are always a good option. They have bug games, walls, yeah. Build a wall around the studio? For real, for real. Nah, you'd think that they'd learn from the mistakes of Total War Warhammer 3. Surely. Surely they'd have learned to fix an issue like that. Get the cavalry in there. Who's shooting us? Crossbowmen, that's fine. Yeah, I can follow the Knights of the Blazing Sun, absolutely. They're a significant problem unit. Lord's dead. These guys can move up here, take that point. These guys can batter their way through destroying this barricade. I'm still so sad, man. I thought it'd be okay. Jofu, do you forgive me? Do you forgive me, Jofu? Let's get this capped. Who managed to attack a ward? Oh, comparison. Yeah, Luna. Coast is so sad sometimes. But we've won the fight at least. He's just napping, right? Yeah, it was just ketchup around him, if you didn't know. It's just a little bit of ketchup around him. No, it's not a challenge campaign to use melee infantry. I just think they're so much better. I think just the evolution of the of melee units is 10 times better. Just due to the significant stuff that's happening with it. It's like being a diplomat. Yeah. I mean, we took a massive settlement here. This is huge. It's a shame we didn't get a chance to like kill Vlad first before we went down, but not a fan of archers. I mean, yeah, I generally think that range units suck for the most part. You can get +2 recruit rank very, very quickly. Right, how long is my boy out for them? Rip Cal Franz. He's only wounded though. It's all right. 5 turns, be fine.
Warrior of Sigmar. Master Engineer.
I mean, maybe I should have this guy holding the army. I mean, to be honest, yeah, the Master Engineer probably should be holding the army now.
Protector of the weak.
Just because of the fact that he's got way better bonuses.
Praise be to Sigmar.
I will recruit a couple halberds. We're just basically playing for the auto resolve over here. Yeah, we've taken this. My boy Malcolm can be the elect count. Oh, and yeah, of course, I completely forgot. You get this unit too, which is the most insanely OP unit in the game. Well, getting this guy early on is insane. Grenade launchers are so goddamn good, it is crazy. Their auto-resolve power as well is off the charts at the same time. Wow, open the gates already is crazy, man. 5 turns. Isn't it just more effective just to do this again? Open the gates on Outlaw. Boom.
Protector of the weak.
Yeah. Is it 4 that I need? So we should be able to upgrade Outlaw pretty damn quickly. It's really nice to be able to level up as quick as we are. Yeah, Wild Heart, like I said, the question earlier, power recharge rate is always nice. It's basically Arcane Conduit, right? Double of Arcane Conduit, and you can spam spells very cheaply. I am looking forward to the Griffin as well, because this guy's going to become a really solid melee fighter as well. Like a 3v fighter that can run around with Hell Friends is always a good thing. So repair. Cavalry buildings are a no-go. We're going to go growth. Ooh, I made a mistake. I should be putting the growth in here, potentially. The sooner I can get a tier 5 in here, the sooner I can upgrade it to tier 3, the better. Dude, income from trade tariff as well is so fire. How many trading do we have going on right now? Wow, Thorgrim still hasn't declared war on Skarsnik. It's turn 8, you coward.
Just as I desired.
Crazy work. Was Bro not? No, it's turn 8. We will go for a merge situ. And I'll put in that unit next turn. I want to save the money where possible. I might have to realistically put it into Leopold's. I think Outlaw should be upgraded next turn, which means that it should be fine. Coward that's going in the book. Wait, why am I a coward? Monka. Playing campaign until I feel I've won. I have become unstoppable. And if I finish campaigns. So Dan, that is a great question, my friend. And I have been playing Total War Warhammer and Total War in general since it released, basically. Oh, I called... oh, yeah, of course, I called him in the book. Yeah, logically, that makes sense. He would put me in the book of grudges for that. How I determine it is... I have a very bespoke objective to every campaign. Normally, in my head, I decide what I want to do before the objective of the campaign. I don't have all the achievements. I'm very far away from all the achievements for that exact reason. The fun that I get from campaigns is the early game challenge I have to face. Right? Realistically, the early game challenge is the thing I enjoy the most. And... So I have to go kill him. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I've got, since we're going off of a port, I think this is worth it. He'll run away, we're going to kill him. I think we can land there.
pioneer of progress.
So yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Oh, it's a Pegasus. That's dope. Yeah, how I determine every single campaign. In my head, I say to myself, what do I want to achieve in this campaign? What do I define done? And when I've decided in my head kind of what I think shall be the factor of what makes this concluded, that is when I'm happy to stop campaigns. Like, you don't necessarily need to finish a campaign if you don't want to, right? The whole point of playing games is to have fun. So, in this campaign, my objective really is just to kind of, like, I love just getting the entire of the Empire. That's one of the things that I love doing every single time. Like, without fail, I love just controlling the entirety of the Empire, because I love defending the Empire. So in my head, that's kind of what I'm going to go for. Like, everything that's here, I'm not that bothered. Like, I don't really care what anything like this says. I just kind of want to control the entirety of the Empire, because I think it'd be fun. You know, first and foremost, I think it'd be a good thing to do, and it'd be a fun way to play the campaign. So, if and when I do that, but, you know, I think it does devolve. Like, a lot of campaigns, it is the unfortunate reality of Total War Warhammer 3 is that you just get, like, auto-resolve bot. You kind of low-key just become a bit of an auto-resolve bot. And that's not because, the spark is going. I think it's more that you've fixed the challenges that you've had, you know? Numbers of paint the map standards? Ah, screw that, dude. Like, I've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of campaigns. Dan, take a guess how many times I've painted the map. I've been playing Total War Warhammer 3 since release, or even in early access. I started playing in early access. So I've been playing the game way before it released as well. Take a guess how many times I've painted the map fully. 0? Yep, I've never painted the map. I've gotten close a lot of the time. But yeah, I've never painted the map fully. And there you go, this is the reason why I did what I did. You put a lord in here, boom, auto-resolve to murder him. Beastman stuck at sieging. So now all of a sudden, I don't have to worry about him as well. Turtles breathe through their butts. I did not know that, Dizzy. Much love. Thanks for the 4 years, dude. I appreciate you, my man.
Turtles breathe through their butts, bat LCHMM.
11k hours? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you should never hold yourself to those kinds of specific standards, Dan, because, like, as well, one thing you gotta remember is, like, streamers and stuff like that, and people that make content on the game, will do stuff like that, but you should never judge the fun that other people are having, or doing. You know, life's hard enough, man. I'll be so for real. Life is hard enough. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Just do what you think is fun. Do what you think is fun. Conclude the campaign however you need to conclude the campaign. Life is good. Yeah, let's grab this settlement. I will loot enough fire. I'm fine with looting enough fire now. I think now I'm happy to... If I can secure a defensive alliance like that, I think it should be okay. What I can do as well, since it's a defensive alliance, all I care about is Marienburg, right? Because I don't want to move over here. It's going to take me too long. What I will do next is most likely pull back, because I've got to remember when Franz is back. 3 turns. 3 turns, we can move back south. That's fine with me. Triple halberdier action. Like, this guy's this army's holding. This army's holding, man. I'm telling you. Been good so far, Dizzy. Been lovely so far, my dude. Honestly, like during my work week, dead ass. I get very little sleep. I'll be so for real. I get very little sleep during my work week, and normally the weekends is for me to sleep. So it's absolutely always blessed. I was going to stream yesterday, but I was like, I'm so tired that I don't want to be on stream just being a zombie. Because I try and hold myself to a high standard for being somewhat of an entertaining streamer. Like, I don't want to get on stream and just be like the most depressing person to listen to in the world. That's like kind of the last thing I want to do.
Child of the Nine, may your ancestors watch over you. We make our...
I could declare a war on Spirit Jungle. How much money would you give me? 25. 3.6k? Yeah,
Agreed.
sure. They ain't coming near me anytime soon. I can tell you that for free. Get Toddy back. Midden is gone. Is it? Ah, shoot, it is. Okay, I can get it back. It's fine. We'll change the plans. We'll go south a little bit later on then. And I can probably use Leopold as a secondary army here.
Of Sigma. I'm special.
Leopold can be a pretty solid secondary army here. I'm okay with that. Don't need magic. I don't need wizardry just yet. The garrison's almost already absolutely chatted out. Land ships, aren't they like kind of doo-doo? I mean, low-key logically, it'd probably be industry plus walls. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do this. Once the walls are in there, Altdorf will be so self-sufficient. One more turn and I've got Altdorf going to tier 4 as well. They're OP, are they? Are you saying that because you've not used them in a while, James? I feel like they've been nerfed a lot. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm gonna be so for real. I feel like they've been nerfed a lot. Has anybody tried the Batonio Overhaul mod? It has a good rating. I think I have a long time ago, and it was good fun. I think I remember speaking to one of the modders. He's really goated. Lovely guy. I also, one thing I really want to do is make the video on the Sigma End Times mod. I think that I made a promise to the guy that made it, and I want to stick by my word. I want to make sure I stick by my word. Important for me to make sure I do that. Plus, the guy who was an absolute legend. He made he made me into Thoric, which was dope too. I will probably make. I'll work on making that soon. Wow, they've changed the way that the workshop looks. Pretty cool. I need to make sure Avalon's not gonna hate me too much. I'm gonna be so for real. Isn't this just like the freest fight of my life? Wait, the dwarves are dead? Oh god, Kevlar and Grom are a problem. I might have to... Oh, I can speak to Talabekland first. Let me get the player war through them.
Come in peace. So be it.
Freest 1.1k of my life. Holy. So yeah, he's over there. I can just revive revive Toddy. It's me, Toddy! Back into Altdorf. Two more turns for my boy Franzi. Yeah, we can move over.
Forward, in his name.
I think we do move over, it's fine.
Much to consider first.
Yeah, I think they nerfed them a little bit, James. They were really, really good, though. You're not wrong. Wait, I've just realized I have 100% Skaven corruption. My research rate is 50 right now. Holy crap. I have 160 research rate. That's insane. This building's OP, isn't it not? You're telling me I'm going to get to improved heavy weapons that early on? God damn. Hell yeah, dude. This is a goated start to the campaign. I didn't realize the raddies were in there. But Skaven don't exist. Remember this, guys. Okay. Let's not be let's not playing around here now. Skaven do not exist. Let's not play around now, boys. Is there a way I can squeeze out? How much would I need? 7.2k. I'm gonna say probably not. I'll be so for real.
All right. Yes. Sigma's will.
I'm gonna be so for real. I don't think so. Warpstone doesn't explode the city. We'll be okay. Don't worry. Right, I'm gonna get Toddy back together, and then I'm gonna move back south. We're doing all right, though, boys. We're doing all right. I want to do a super long stream today. I want to. Sounds lame, but I want to go play Pokemons. Right. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay. Ooh. Oh, they're force match. We can retreat safely. And now we have the perfect situation. Welcome to your doom, no foot. No, no, no. Something away. Ooh, you might appreciate this, Dan. Dan, look at this. Picked up my most recent Pokemon pickup. The beautiful Galarian Gallery Crown Zenith Mew and Attack 10. Thought you might appreciate it.
Imperial Scholar.
Yo, Rudy. Greetings, son of Sigma. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Alright, well, one turn away, which is really annoying, because I really want to clear up these guys. I think I'm going to have to.
Cast evil out.
That's that.
Praise be to Sigma.
We basically debated them into a really bad position by letting them attack us. We are the mass debater.
Here to serve.
This one I'll fight. Be silly not to. Low key though. Decisive low. I'll take it. I want to try and get through more of the campaign.
Servant of the faith.
I think a cheeky little route matcher might reach us there. Oh, you love to see it, lads. You love to see it.
Faith shields us.
Cheekiest route matcher angle of my life.
Expert in innovation.
But yeah, Dan, you take care, mate. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know you said you wanted to go. I have a couple more questions for you, but I'll save it to the next time I have the pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Sigma's will.
Ever upwards, eh?
Swordsman. Sure, he'll be replaced anyway. Turn to the Lecter.
I live to serve the Emperor.
Oh shoot, I should have taken that. I'm gonna be so for real. Brandon's gonna have to kind of do a bit, do some bits here now. I'll probably just level him up,
Untamed.
and he'll be replaced next turn anyway. So
Never complacent. True
hopefully my
servant
army doesn't
of
get attacked though.
Sigma.
Like I'm in such a bad state.
Your word is my command.
I can force match into my own terrain though.
inventions
We're chilling.
Serve the Empire. You are all fit, I trust.
And we'll do this one next. It's
By
me,
the Pope, I will
Toddy!
listen,
Hello,
but
Todd.
my time is short.
As you say, sir.
Hello, Toddy. Right. Also... Oh, they died, that's why. I was like, why couldn't I confederate still and they're dead?
The nation calls.
Doesn't notice us? Yes, by Sigma. I believe I can get a cheeky who remembers? Right, hit me with a hit me with a little tester here, boys. Hit me with an Uno Wano in the chat-o. One in the chat. If you remember, when the Beastmen were bugged and if you did bounce offer, they gave you like a bazillion gold. One in the chat if you remember that. How many OGs we got in the chat right now? How many OGs in the chat right now? I was so devastated when they fixed that.
Pioneer.
Dude, I was so sad when they fixed that shit because like you used to be able to scam them for like 50k. I'm not even kidding. Like straight up like 50k just out of nowhere.
Servant of the faith.
We got some OGs. We got some
Imperial
OGs.
Scholar.
Are we saying that a lot of people like if you don't remember it, press 2. Press 2 if you don't remember that because that's crazy work. Like for me, that was like not long ago at all. You don't remember, Rudy? No? Credit you don't?
Invention is my
How long
gift.
ago did they nerf that? Jory, you're telling me you don't remember that? Nah. Nah, Jory, you're trolling. Nah, Jory's trolling. You've been playing since basically since release now. Oh shoot, I've got to stop collecting income here and then retreat back towards Marienburg because the rebellion would kill us. Wasn't listening. Zernoff, do you remember when the Beastmen you used to be able to scam them for tons of money
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence.
through utilizing balanced offer. Okay, I'll do that. I'll get trade agreement and take their money as well. Means I can upgrade.
Champion of the faith.
You used to be able to, like... I'm not even kidding. It was so much gold. It was crazy. So much gold. Fine Empire, steel and some gunpowder. Now that's a true person from the Empire speaking right there. Holy. Gun. What was it? Steel, faith, gunpowder, whatever it is. Is that the saying of the Empire? Steel, faith, gunpowder? Pretty sure it is. Steel, faith, and gunpowder. Steel, a bit of faith, a bit of gunpowder. Eh, Freya? Hold on, the pupper wants to say hello. Oh, here's the pupper. The pupper is here to say hello. Hello, pupper. Down to 185 factions. Faith is off in the game. I would agree. I would 100% agree. Warrior priests are a bit of a joke. Oh, nice. Marienburg caravan. You'd love to see that. A little cheeky bit of bob. I'm going to replace this guy. We'll replace Lord with Franz. He'll be a fantastic Lord to put back in my army as well, which is going to be good. He'll be the one probably taking over this army, I suspect. Holy, that was stinky for I'll be so for real. No offense.
They will obey.
And that was some interesting stank. I love you and all, but that was a tough situation. Yeah, still need 69. Yeah, we're gonna replenish up. Hopefully Boris can deal with this chud. My hope is that Boris has been pushed back enough. I'm pretty sure once you wipe Kazrak, he basically just doesn't recruit anymore. If Toddy can't then deal with it by himself now, this is just cooked. Because I need to deal with Kemler before it becomes a problem.
I've so many ideas and so little time.
Bring me to my men.
I think Kemler's going to be the biggest problem here. Wait, can I attack this settlement?
True servant of Sigma.
Is this winnable? Is this winnable?
I am a man of Sigma.
The answer is yes. We take those. Another settlement to your boy.
Here to serve.
Faction destroyed. Scribe, take all the items off because there's a good chance he's going to die.
Forward in his
Okay.
name.
Right. We've dealt with Tit North.
It is good to see fellow
We're dealing with Tit North now.
Wind.
Zhao Ming.
Ooh, bit of
Empire. Small. Your goods are.
Zhao Ming trading. You'd love to see that. Wait, you've
Greetings,
skipped
Sigma's
attacking Skarsnik and you're attacking Clan Moors. You're fighting Queek instead. Hell no. That's all I got to say to that. Hell no. Queek is so strong. Hell no to that. Sheesh. Let's have a little look-ski here. Confederate? Oh, you need to use this ability to confederate them. I'm with you. I mean, we're close for Toddy. We are close on Toddy. Safe declare war. I ain't gonna do that. Replenish instantly. That's pretty dope. The target Empire region has all provinces corruption reduced by 50. Ooh. That one doesn't do anything yet. I'm going to send aid to this settlement, I think. Because, my god, this guy needs help. We can confederate Toddy now, which I probably will do. If Toddy makes himself, or like gives himself a good enough army, I will probably confederate this. Sorry, my dog's just wanting a bit of attention. I will probably confederate him. And I would be a-okay with that. Outpost is pointless. I will probably trade this settlement to Marienburg. Because we'll be confederating them anyway. Because they're the ones I'll be confederating through traditional means. So we'll see. Alright. Alrighty, home. But no, one thing I do want to say, and Turu, the puppet says hello as well. I appreciate you guys hanging out on a wonderful Sunday. One of the most important things you can give to people is your time. And so much love to everybody watching. I am going to try my very best to be a better content creator. I mean, we are coming south anyway to fight them. I mean, bye-bye, Marienburg. Bye-bye. Nah, I'll fight them. I'll fight with them. The Emperor protects indeed, alchemy. I mean, I was very tempted to be like, psych, and just let them die, but no, I'll fight them. Now's a good time to fight them. Credit, yeah, I can go through it. Let me show you. Let me show you. So, my rationale, it's for most factions as well, by the way, Creator. I'll be for real, it's for most factions. So, if you take a peek here, tech trees, boom. We've got 5 leadership and speed, +2 rank. We've got 4 melee attack and defense. We have a tasty 15 melee, 15 armor. We've got a tasty 10% weapon strength. We're talking about spinman units like this. So we've got 54 melee defense on a unit that's a rank tier 2. We're also chucking in another 6 and +6. So that's +10 from stats and tech alone. Very early game. And you can just see that the stat line of melee troops is unbelievably fantastic. The biggest, like, you know, hold on, let me get paint out, because I think it's oftentimes makes it easier for me to articulate what I'm on about. So envision this, right? Envision a very traditional composition. Like, let me just go ahead and grab one of these guys. Let me just grab this unit and just copy and paste it. And go back to paint. And we're talking about like a traditional front line. You've got a ton of your melee line in the front, right? You're holding the line. And a very traditional front to back in the Empire is you got a bunch of melee dudes, and then you've got ranged dudes behind shooting, right? Most of the time, one of the biggest problems you're going to face in a traditional composition like this is your front line is obviously defending. But the majority of the times, a ranged unit's effectiveness is mitigated by a weak front line, right? And so if you're jumping too far into the line of having too many range units, the game is not the same, right? In Warhammer 2, you could get away with doing a bazillion range units. Like, you could have a bazillion range units in the back line, and that would be fine. Like, you would be okay doing this. Envision this is obviously like a crossbowman, because you wouldn't do this handguards. It's a bit silly to do it with handguards. But what you'd do is, back in the day, you'd checker box them, right? You'd get all your range units, you'd put them in a really nice checker box. Oh, wide handgunner. You'd put them in a checker box formation like this. And they would be self-sufficient, and they would work fine. Every single unit inside of Warhammer 3 has been nerfed from a range perspective. The potency of a ranged unit has been roughly reduced by 50% since Warhammer 2, right? Warhammer 2 had 10 times, or like 2 times the cheats that it does in Warhammer 3. So the AI at the highest difficulties were twice as effective as the units you used to recruit, right? And so in a world where you're checkerboxing, right, you don't have the ranged reload time that you used to. So a checkerbox formation will very quickly get overwhelmed, right? I don't need a lot of range units to do well. I only need 2 handgunners for the most part to kill stuff, right? I don't need a lot of uptime with a handgunner unit or a crossbow unit or anything like that to kill things that I'm trying to kill. And so, in a world where I've got a checkerbox formation and I've got loads of range units, I'd rather do this. I'd rather be in a situation where I can just have Giga Chad melee units that are unbelievably buffed, and then what I can do with them is flank around, right? I can be really aggressive with flanking positions with melee units, And then in that space, I've bought so much time and space for my backline units that I don't need to worry about it, right? I really don't need to worry about the fact that I'm not going to get potency out of my range units because I've bought enough time to do this. Because these guys, boom, start shooting from the side, boom, shooting from the side. I've bought the space for me to achieve this. In a traditional sense where I'm using way too many range units, that's not possible, right? It's nowhere near possible. And the self-sufficiency of a range unit, melee unit, enables magic damage as well, right? You've got to remember there's multiple different ways of doing damage. And the most consistent forms of this is magic. The second most consistent, I would say, is range. The third is melee, because you've got to get melee to melee contact, right? You have to engage in combat in that situation. But, due to the nerfs to the melee bonuses for the AI, due to the buffs all melee units have gotten for the most part, it does make sense to recruit range for the most part. In actual fact, I think it is stupid. Not stupid, that's rude. It is silly to recruit more range than melee. And that's the exact reason why. I hope that answers your question, buddy. I hope that answers your question. I tried my best to answer it as best to my ability. But that's my rationale. That's why I do it. Doomsacks. No, they're not dead alchemy. No, I wouldn't say it's dead by any means. It's more that if you're talking about a scenario where you're watching someone like myself trying to maximize the value of my compositions, it doesn't make sense for me to use loads of range. It doesn't make sense. I can just do so much more with the melee army, right? If I'm trying to min-max, like ultimate min-max, yes, range armies will probably still be the play. Because if you're churning out battle after battle after battle, melee units will get battered. Boom, 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 boom. Battered, battered, battered. You'll eventually get drawn down. Range units, you don't need to do damage, or you don't need to take damage to do damage, right? You can fundamentally fire freely. But if I'm only doing one battle isolated each time, melee units will always outperform that. Like, you'll get way more potency, and you'll see it in the camp in the battles to come. I can promise you that. You'll definitely see where my thinking comes in that regard, because you'll be able to identify the opportunities that I enable myself to have inside of these battles in absence of that.
So,
right? But if that doesn't make sense, let me know. Outlaw Rebellion is massive, by the way. I love the fact that I'm getting Skaven Corruption here, because it means that I can get Rebellions and farm them. But that's my logic. I think people will very much disagree with me, but I do think people need to get out of the mindset of the things that Legend of Total War used to do in Warhammer 2. The dude is a goat, right? He min-maxed that like crazy, did a fantastic job in Warhammer 2. The AI and the playing field has changed. The playing field has truly changed since then, right? You don't need to do that anymore. You really don't need to do that anymore. You just need to go melee units. It's just so much better. And your life is 10 times easier, right? You don't have to min-max and macro it all and do all this kind of stuff. You can literally just get the boys in the line and just run at stuff, you know? And in that world where I can get a bunch of sturdy boys in a line and run at stuff, I prefer that world.
you are not
be for real.
welcome in my...
I have to say yes to this because I can't fight Kemler plus Chrome at the same time, unfortunately. Okay, that was the freest decision of my life. I'm going to be so for real. That was the freest decision of my life. In fairness, I'd have defended that really easily. I probably should have fought that because I think people are going to like it cap in the chat now and not believe me, but fought battles are so free because the AI is really dumb. But I just saved us all 30 minutes. No worries. Same with Doomstats. Yeah, Doomstats are really good. Tobushi, good to see you, mate. My space crafted with Drakwold timber. Hell yeah, dude. Love that. Oh my god, dude. What is this Skaven Rebellion? Is it auto-resolvable? It is. Surprisingly. I'll let them.
I serve the Helden Hammer.
Actually, my kind of lot of his vice strategy was really hard to replicate. Yeah, no, I would agree. I would agree. I would say that the way that I like, I can do that, right? Fun fact, I've beaten the likes of Turin and Ticity and loads of really, really, really good players in legendary campaigns, or like campaign head-to-heads. I'm basically undefeated in head-to-head campaigns. And the main reason for doing that is the consistency of building your composition and building your empire, like, all revolves around consistency. Like, if you're able to build consistency
I have an idea.
all the time, you're absolutely
In the
chilling.
name of Magnus,
People overcomplicate stuff too much.
war calls.
Like, I was like top 4 in the world at domination at one point as well. Like, my micro is fantastic, but I'm even doing a bloody no money, no loss, no DLC campaign in Slanesh. Like, you can go and watch the last stream that I did for that. But low key, I was like, I can't be bothered with that kind of torture today. So I'd rather just chill with a campaign of friends. But no, I do. I quite like showing things. One thing I like doing is showing campaigns that's realistic. Like, showing consistency of how to do stuff instead of like doing the most dumb things ever and micromanaging everything and doing stuff that's not potentially reproducible or feasible. I'd rather ensure that I was able to demonstrate a strategy that's fundamentally applicable across all difficulties and across all players. And melee troops always does that. Winning the group, it's too late now. Yeah, we're good, don't worry, we're good.
Yes, General. To arms, men.
Alright, thankfully this stuff. So we've got a lot of troops. Low-key thinking about a Dowie box. I'm gonna be so for real. If you're wondering what a Dowie box is, I'll show you. So, get a little cheeky box like this. Get my range units here. The cool thing is, the banner is where the line of sight of the unit is. So always remember that. It's a really important thing to remember, to be honest. It's one of the most important things to remember, to be truly honest. I think I've made the box too small. I could probably make the box bigger here, because I've got more units. I'm very heavily melee. Was there magic on any of them? I don't believe so. So we can probably do something like this. We can probably reinforce the lines of the box here. Like so. To ensure that there's no real weak points in my composition. And then these guys should be right bang in the middle as well. Like, oh, that's so perfect, by the way. Because any units... So the AI is hard-coded in this way. If... Let me take a screenshot and put it back in paint. Let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something. Let me show you what I mean. So you see... If I screenshot this... If any of the AI gets close to an entity, by default, they have to attack it. So... If you get any entity on entity contact, let's see if I can get a better pen than this. Better pen than this? Yeah. If you get any entity on entity contact, let's say a troop is moving in this way, and they get very close here, they are forced to attack it, right? And or be stationary there. Which is the reason why when you hold gaps like this, it is so unbelievably effective because you get pure line of sight for your range units. Plus, the entities cannot physically walk past here, because they're going to have to attack either side. Which is the reason why what I'm doing right now is the best way of deploying your gunpowder units. And Sigma Protect as well. We can't forget that. Plus, one of the best ways of doing it is having your lords in front as well. Having lords in front is such a fantastic way of doing it. So you may think I'm a crazy guy, but everything I'm doing is for good reasons. I have reasons for everything of my deployment, and one thing I'm trying to do better is because I think there's probably quite a lot of fairly new players, right? There's probably a good chunk of new folks that are starting to play the game. So what I'm going to try my best to do is articulate why I'm doing what I'm doing. Something to work even better. Exactly, that's the reason why having friends and stuff like that in the front is so good. I'm going to try my best to articulate my rationale. Oh my god, look at that. Behind what I'm doing. Just so you guys can understand the same thing. Because it's very easy just to look at something like this and just not understand it. And that's not like a dig at anybody. That's like... There's a lot of layers that go into it, you know? There are so many layers that go into it. So many layers, like an onion. Like an onion or an ogre. An onion or an ogre, there's so many layers. Oh, I have to run back ASAP. Those dogs will hunt my ass down. I mean, so for real. I might have to run up my cavalry. Sigma has blessed these grenades, true. Feel like they're stupid? Yeah, I would say so. I'm going to be intrigued to see what they do to the AI in 40k. So I think what you got to remember as well is that the game's been out long enough to be solved, right? The game has definitely been out long enough to be, in quotes, solved. The amount of min-maxing you can do in this game is actually wild now. Because of all the lessons learned and stuff like that over a long period of time. It should be this instead of a wizard. What is it that we summon? Manticore. Yeah, Manticore's in my brain. Want the AI to actually challenge you? Here's like the really interesting argument when it comes to game development. I feel like there's probably such a fine line between challenging AI and actually torturous. Because I don't believe CA will ever cater towards the lower percentile of players, right? The lower percentile of players will be people that play on higher difficulties, right? I think if I'm going to be truly transparent, I think that's true. Like, I don't think many people play Legendary. Like, most campaign achievements are like 1-2%, right? And so, logically speaking, it doesn't make sense for CA to cater towards that player base. They're putting on Xbox, they're putting on all sorts of other things, as we saw. They're going to try their best to make it applicable to as many players as possible. And by making the game balanced around high-end play, will never happen. Like, you saw for a long time they used to nerf units by reducing the stat lines. And then obviously, you know, people like myself complaining about it, but like, dude, just increase the cost of the unit. They started to do that, so they changed the way that they started to balance the game, which is good as well. Mortar's gonna hit bats, yeah. Not Mortar's gonna hit bats, yep.
Outriders!
The only problem I'm gonna face now, which you'll see what I'm doing.
We await your orders!
They're gonna come to the mortars.
Outriders!
This is the reason why we have a multiple layered tier of troops.
Spearmen!
The reason why I'm positioning the way I'm positioning. Because everyone covers everybody. And this is the beautiful thing about it. I don't think we even lost a unit there. I'm so for real. Let me guard mode as well. I'm gonna be so for real. I don't think I lost a single unit. Now, we can reposition again. As we don't need to do that anymore. You can go there, you can go there, you can go back here. Lovely jubbly.
Yes, sir.
You love to see it. You bloody love to see it. To see it, you love it. Oh, well, I mean, it's the people that are the most passionate, right, as well, Jory, you've got to understand. I think people that play games at a high-end level will always be the most passionate players because they're putting the most time in it. Oh, they don't have AoE? I checked, don't worry. I checked to see if they had any AoE spells, and they don't. That's why I'm deployed the way I am. We call this the Dowie box. Right, friends can come out of you anyway. We call this delightful thing the Dowie box. Plus, I get more Flock of Doom value, so. Flock of Doom value off the charts. Juicy Winds of Death here. He's level 1. If that guy has if he's got Winds of Death at level 1, he can just kill my troops at that point. You can just have it, you know? Not even mad, you can just have it at that point, kind of thing, you know?
A well-designed maneuver for the Warhammer.
Like, no hard feelings. Okay, Grave Guards, I will actually try and focus.
Architect of destruction.
Take the win, you deserve it, sir, basically. Honestly, for real. Okay, let's get these guys summoned. Oops, I have moved these guys terribly. It's fine now.
Ready for the Emperor.
There you go, shoot the Grave Guards over here, get these guys in there as well. And then we'll keep Flock Dooming. So Friend is getting his butt kicked from some random Vampire Lord. El Clasico Friends. Just Friends things. Flock of Dooming. You pull back, we're chilling. Who doesn't love a good tight box?
We await your orders.
We'll let that one go. Nice tight formation, always good. Should be pretty close. Yeah, we've got 2 Flocks of Dooms in there. I think logically we'll need to push back this way and then pull our handguards through. I think as long as I grab these fellas and move them back, I just keep casting in here and we should be chilling. Low blitz at Geo Blitz. Give these guys ammunition as well. I think these guys probably have the most bounce power. They're level 8 already. Crazy. Just how much work they're putting in. Definitely wish I had more Winds of Magic though. So I wish I had Life Magic. I probably should get a mage actually. Getting a Life Mage probably is not a terrible idea. This is sort of like the same vibe as fighting against Malice. Just kill the rest of his army instead of him. It is a shame they nerfed his potency though. Like they kind of gutted his potency, right? They took away his ward save. His ward save is so good, man. Fort, get interception. The one on the left's not mine. Sigma Protector Tour, you're not wrong, buddy.
Sigmar be with me this day. Sigmar is defending us this day, gentlemen. For the glory of the Empire. For the glory of the Empire.
Oh yeah, the innate launchers are broken. That's why killing Marienburg is always a good idea. I think it's probably one of the best, if not the best unit. Because I think, I'm trying to remember what I used to do. I used to, when I did my really, really challenging Franz run, like turn 10 Ultimate Crisis, etc. You kill Marienburg for those guys, and then you get the steam tank. The steam tank is goated. Is it the... Yeah, it's Nuln that's the steam tank. Nuln is the steam tank. And it's pretty goddamn good.
True servant of Sigmar.
Right, I'm 1 off upgrading, which we will do next turn. I'll keep murdering these guys as well.
My strategies are impeccable.
What unit did I lose? Ooh, we get loads of bonuses for the
Who
well.
seeks
Huge.
my power?
Star Student, sure. Yeah, Amber Scholar, yeah, sure, absolutely. Battle Harden next. What does Kettle call? Ooh, Giant Hawks, hell yeah, dude.
I see no
Absolutely, we
other
take those. Absolutely, we take those. These guys are going to recruit some more units and sieges, but I mean, look at my garrison, for real, for real. My garrison is insane. God, we're actually so chilling. This is lovely jubbly. God, you really can't go wrong with friends, can you?
No.
Thankfully, we're not dealing with you just yet. Helmgart, yeah, we need to upgrade Helmgart now. I'll upgrade Helmgart because I think I'm going to get a lot of money from fighting Kemmler anyway.
Say what you...
I think he's running out of armies. I'm probably going to trade a mill
Why talk to you?
settlement over
The
here.
Grand Theogenist should declare you traitors
Awesome.
and heretics.
2.5k, are you kidding me? I mean, low-key, I might as well just confederate him at that point.
Do not waste my time.
Yeah, I'd have to trade it to him, honestly. I think giving him a melee settlement like that is going to be helpful.
Demands? Call yourself men of the affirmative?
So I don't need it, necessarily. Open the gates. I think I'm going to do it on Marienburg. Getting a tier 3 in Marienburg is going to be huge.
Foolish, stupid.
And then Franz will start cleaning this all up as well.
Say what you must.
I assume...
But know you play
Wow, Kemmer's at war with a
dangerous
lot of
game.
stuff. He's at war with Ikiclaw at the same time. That's kind of crazy. If Ikiclaw comes over, we might not enjoy that. I'll be for real. That won't be an
Perhaps
enjoyable
you know
experience.
why the dead chatter
Black
so.
Venom? Kind of wild they're still alive. I'm going to be so
This
for real. That's their beginning fight.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Right.
definitely does seem the AI is
Sigmund's
very
will.
passive these days.
Welcome, my countrymen. Agreed.
I'll take a freebie 800. Fest is becoming a problem as well. Jesus, everyone's becoming a problem, man.
A pro-
Everyone is becoming a problem.
Which I see.
So Festus is getting strong. Kemmler is getting strong, but I'm dealing with him currently. Grom is getting strong, which I'll deal with him second, hopefully. I gotta hope for Boris to do some work, low-key.
The comet.
I went to the zoo and there was a baguette
Hey, Russell, how
in
are
a
you doing,
cage
handsome?
there.
Thank you for
The
the 34
zookeeper
months,
said
dude. I
it was
appreciate you.
bred in captivity.
What you like?
By the comet.
Ooh, we're getting handgunners. I can't waste more money, though. I'm gonna get poor. Probably take this settlement next, I think. Gives me more vision of everything as well. God, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. This is good fun. Boy was push north first, yeah. My hands enough grows each and every day. No you, buddy. No you. Actually, that would be you, buddy. You're the handsome one. I'll take no for an answer. I won't take no for an answer. So, just to be for guys, just to let you guys know, I'll probably be playing for the like under an hour or so. And I'm going to take my dog for a W-A-L-K. Can't say the word because she'll go nuts. She's sleeping next to me. She'll wake up and jump at me like crazy if I say that word. So I'll be taking her around a bit, and then I'll probably try and focus on some videos or something. All right.
I am Karl Franz.
Declare war on the
many call me
Norskins.
Emperor.
Yeah, I thought so. Jog on. I was like, what is the reason they would speak to me? Yo, Crater, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Hopefully, honestly, the Vortex campaign would be so gooded in Warhammer 3. I'll be so for real. Alabama clan are going to die no matter what, so might as well go FT with Boris. Okay, this is going to become a problem. This army is actually getting really strong. I probably should have fought it and killed it when I had the chance.
Summon the Elector
But we did
Counts.
decide we're going to take this one on, right?
Do not take me for a fool.
Is Leon just doing nothing? Like, what's my boy Leon doing?
Master engineer.
Is Leon just vibing? Like, hello?
It's late in the
Are you just
day
chilling
for
inside
the
of your settlement
Empire
like a
to
coward?
send its
Oh, he's not at war with Kemmler,
ambassadors
that's why.
to my door.
Never done issue with Vortex. Yeah, is it I'm on about Vortex, right? From Warhammer 2. Yeah, Kurgan, how we doing? Dealing with the peasants? Yeah, true. Good to see you, handsome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think one of the best camping experiences, and I'm going to be so for real, is Vampire Coast. Vampire Coast, Warhammer 2, Vertex. Actual goated with the Source campaign. This was pre-nerfs to everything as well. As Coast was insanely OP, holy moly. I don't know if you guys remember, but Coast used to be so goddamn OP, it was crazy.
Upwards, eh? Bring me to my men.
I'm going to go into Rally, because I'm not going to get close to upgrading them. Because the only real points I'm going to want to use is past level 12. Love and Dream, love to hear that, my friend, love to hear that. Let's grab some more of those bad boys. We get reduced costs for Greatsword as well, don't we? Guess the challenge we're in now is we're going to be a bit pinched for cash. Well, James, they nerfed him so much. Returning the lands of the greenskin and hundreds of other sorts. Yeah, literally. It is kind of sad how
My influence is
how that's transpired, right? Yeah, honestly, cash is the biggest issue I'm facing now.
loyal to the lion.
Lady, natural authority.
Great
Ooh, peace. Kemmler wants
Say what
peace.
you
How much would it be?
No.
Nah.
Water,
I'm gonna murder him.
no.
Necrox Doomsect? Ooh, yeah. Enough to make them bad. Well, yeah, I mean, they nerfed the units themselves and then nerfed all ranged. So it was like a double whammy nerf. A literal double whammy nerf, which is crazy. Also, I'm actually really proud of myself. It's my first time in a long time naming somebody a lord and actually keeping them alive for a good amount of time. So yeah, W. Malcolm. Realms of Chaos? Oh, Realms of Chaos? Yeah, I've not done Realms of Chaos in a long time. I haven't done Realms of Chaos in a long time. The Sports Ball Championship is going to... What, the World Cup? I am indeed, yes. Oh, this is my first loss. Boo! My very first loss of the campaign, guys. That's a shame. Probably could have left Malcolm in there. Probably was the play, low-key, I'll be for real. Probably was the play, but that's okay. Bit tedious. Yep. Wow, leadership been fighting vampires. That's kind of coming at the most goated time ever.
I command here.
Oh, and we can reach this guy? That's perfect. I'm gonna get into a zone of control. Press backspace like that. Move our boy Malcolm on up.
I am Prince and
then get both in. Get the taste experience, you already know. Might have to repair the building I'm building. I don't know if it's going to be destroyed or not. It is, because it went down a tier. That rascal. That's scallywag, I say! That absolute scallywag. This is going to sound cringe, but I'm going to hold the point. I'm going to hold the skill point, because I don't need to level anything up yet. Holding the skill point here is goaded. We don't need to level up, so I'll hold the skill point, which will then mean I can get loads more juicy stuff at a good level. You need to be moving next to you as well, just in case. Get tradable resources, because we're trading at 100%, I bet. Yeah, 100% trading. We is trading our pottery at 100%, Gav. We is trading our pottery at 100%, Gav, now. Send aid. We're going to send aid continuously to Elspeth now.
Let us discuss stately affairs.
It's Katarina. Yo, Jory, your queen's dying. She's getting crushed by
Celestial
Thror,
ancestors.
most likely.
So,
Alright. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, we decided to hold off on the point, didn't we? We should have the money now. I think Kemler or another battle plus the rebellion should give us enough money to upgrade off tier 4. Some fun matches so far. Hoping there's something exciting when it's our turn to play. Well, I hope for your sake they do. I hope for your sake they do. I mean, England's not won the World Cup since 1966. Yeah, not holding out hope there, my friend. Every single year, all English fans get super excited. Every single year we're disappointed, so... Oh, every single time it's on, right? We invented the goddamn sport and we suck so goddamn much. It's crazy work.
Von Karstein sends his
It is crazy work. Can I afford to fight him? It's coming home. Is it coming home? Let's hope so, boys. Hey? Let's hope so. Yep. I was watching the show live. This time you have a good manager? Yeah. Let's hope so. Yo, Jimmy Howden, handsome. Do I play this game a lot? Yes, I have like 10,000 hours in Warhammer 1, 2, and 3. Good to see you, mate. It has been my main games for 5 or 6 years. Wait, what was the... Oh, shoot, of course. Skaven Denial. Oh, crap, that means his Minus 15 leadership when fighting Skaven. Oh, we're fine. Okay, thank God. I was about to say that. That's a horrendous thing to have. What's my definition of a lot? What? 10,000 hours or so? Then again, like, Total War and games like this, like, I swear the time in hours in a game, like, you can deadass have someone with like 1,000 hours, and it's like, oh, I've hardly played the game. It's like, sheesh, it's like, brother, you've been playing the game a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not that many. That's a lot of hours, right? You know, don't diminish yourself. I swear, Total War is like the only game where people think like that. I swear it's like the only game. I'll do this one.
Yes.
I think the blessings that we have with games like this is you can get so many hours of enjoyment from playing Total War and strategy games as a whole. Other than the campaigns. I mean, in fairness, like, if you look at how many achievements have I got? So I'm like 3k hours maybe in Total War Warhammer 3. I have 50% of achievements. I'm just a boy. Yeah, I'm just a guy. I get bored too quickly, man. I ain't gonna be sitting there for 1,000 years trying to like paint the map. Ain't no way. That is not my definition of fun. That is not my definition of fun, personally. I don't aim to paint the map. I'm just here to have fun, you know? Alright, we'll do Send Aid again. Give them more troops.
No.
Like I said, my main goal is just to all I want to care about is getting the entire of the Empire together. That's my only goal. That's the goal I've set myself for the campaign. Is to get the entirety of the Empire under my control. What's this one? Income from buildings, local port. Wait, shouldn't I have put this on the guy in Outlaw? 432.
I serve the Helden Hammer.
Yeah, every little helps. Every little helps, and for sure. Campaign map strategy. I'm the same, Jimmy. In Marienburg, I haven't checked what Marienburg is. Cult of Pleasure. Each turn there's a 10% chance to spawn a Slaneshi cult in one of your regions, excluding regions. When normally killed in action, your lords will be wounded instead. Immune to deployed penalties. Destroy it? You're at 6,000. God damn. Hardly finished campaigns? Yeah, that's what I mean. I think the victory conditions need to be better.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
We'll have a bit of Slaneshi influence for a little bit, you know, guys? Surely it's not going to hurt anything.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Surely a little bit of Slaneshi influence won't hurt anything.
Protector of the weak.
Kappa?
Ready?
Savior of the realm. By all means. I know you would cherish the sound better than...
Slaneshi heresy? Just a little bit.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
All right.
That typical Empire brood running some clean Slaneshi fun. Can you call it clean? But, Judo Chop, what's up, dude?
Praise be to Sigmar. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, I'm all for it. I'm keeping it in there. Can't be mad at me. I'm the one advocating for it. I'm like, James is the one that wants me to get rid of it. I'm the advocator. Corn, generally, don't concern yourselves with the economy. Just keep raising and just killing stuff around you. Corn becomes a powerhouse with the economy. You are always going to be in the minus. Just keep fighting things as much as you can. That is literally the only thing you need to care about. Anytime you have an opportunity to fight something, do it. Get your Bloodhost armies and just keep killing things around you. Because you can colonize settlements when they're raised. And that's what you're looking for. Just continuously keep raising things around you, colonize the settlements by increasing the chance of colonizing settlements from raises. And that's generally how you do it. Just be in the minus at all times, and then eventually you'll just get to the point where you can't spend enough money. It's a really weird, really interesting dynamic for Khorne. Is you're just beating up everybody around you, and then eventually you just get to the point where it's like, I have tons of money now. Smiley face.
I will hear your petition, but make
Right,
no
I'm going to say
promises
something,
to
guys.
act on it.
I believe... Oh, Warfrick's coming over. That's unfortunate timing. I believe Nurgle is the strongest god. I think Nurgle, in the grand scheme of things, is the strongest god. Because Zinch is all about winning. What happens when he's won? Like, what is he going to do when he's done everything? Like, if you like go to the very end of the goal of what they're trying to do, like, all gods suffer in that scenario apart from Nurgle. Like, Nurgle is the only one that kind of, like, within the scenario of loads of things like that getting smoked, that will actually get bonuses from it. Nurgle is forever. Nurgle will, yeah, absolutely outlast.
As you say, I am Franz. They will obey.
For the Empire! Inspiration beckons.
Yo, damn, what's up, dude? Good to see you, mate. I won't put anything in there, because I'm going to try and bait Kemlar into that settlement over there.
Servant of the faith. By Sigma.
It is kind of funny how insanely Skaven, how much Skaven corruption's over here. It's kind of brilliant. Tradable resources produced, yep, absolutely, because I'm going to have a lot coming through there. Skaven, Nurgle, Beastman, Bretonia. Bretonia would smell the worst, Brazil. Next question, Kappa. Bunch of unwashed peasants smelling of garlic and all that kind of stuff. Plus they're evil. They're French. No offense, Lantry. No offense. No offense. Not sure if Lantry's still there. He knows I love him. He knows I love him.
My inventions serve the Empire.
Alright. Hey, I'm English, you're French, you know, we're bound to have a rivalry, lad. Nah, I love French people. I have a guy called Francois at work, he's lovely. You know, I have to say it for the bit. I have to say it for the bit, you know. I'm here trying to make content, and it's a free pass for content, you know what I mean? At that point, you can't be mad at me. At that point, you can't even be mad at me. I'm going to probably come back to protect Marienburg, or you're going to come over. Because Outlaw is just fine.
Servant of Sigma, honored to serve.
Warhammer England's Albion. I'm going to refuse to... I'm going to ignore that one. W. What I'll do is ignore that comment ever existed. W. Only pay attention to the things that I want to pay attention to. It's one of the beautiful things about being a streamer as well. Streamers, you can just control the narrative. Like, deadass, right now, I can be like, Battlesy, you're the sexiest man alive. You're the coolest person I've ever met in my entire life. I love you, and I wish I was you. Oh, thanks, man. That's really kind of you to say. That is really nice of you to say. Thank you so much, dude. Did somebody say that in the chat? You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. Because I have a couple chats. Will the YouTube and the Twitch people communicate with one another to see if that was a lie? It's a good question. It is a good question. I like the way your head shines. Thanks, Cashman. What if you're both open? That's lies. No.
Take them down.
Okay, finally Kenla's dealt with. Most times to tell the man I never laid my eyes on. W, actual message. Thank you, James. W. There we go. W. Likewise to you as well, my friend. Likewise to you. Likewise to the entire chat too. You're all the most handsome, intelligent men with laid eyes on. You don't read chat enough to argue. That's fair enough.
I may share my wisdom, so long as
Alright.
nobody asks any
What we doing, lads? What we doing? Kemla's now dead. I'll probably take
champion.
I think I murder these fellas.
No.
Was it a beard like yours? Much love, Jimmy. Yes, it's the reason why I was nicknamed a Viking when I was younger. It's like I grew a beard at a very young age.
Sigmarite Arch Lecture. I will do anything for Sigmar.
I'm a little bit afraid of what Wolfric's gonna do. Wolfric, your army is straight doo-doo, man. Okay, both their armies are straight doo-doo. Holy moly. What eyeliner am I using? Crazy work. Although it is actually funny you say that. My mum was always really jealous of my eyeliner. Not eyeliner. My eyelashes. From a very young age, I always had really long eyelashes. I don't know why. I just did.
I do not tolerate stupidity.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna fight this and bomb with the mortars. Ikiclaw's army. W. I'm basically gonna let Ikiclaw run in and do all the damage himself while I shoot him with my mortars. Now that is Skaven. I'm gonna do the most Skaven thing to the Skaven. W. W. Skaven are best friends? Are they best friends? I think Skaven and low-key are kind of mean to me. I'll be for real now. Right, where are they deploying? Okay, they're deploying over here. I'm going to deploy all my units over here as well then. I'm straight up just going to shoot them. I'm going to put all my troops in the back row here. I'm going to use mortars and right click and shoot them the entire time. I'm on turn 20. Oh, I've been sending a lot of all resolves, Loki. We're doing some high octane gaming. Right. Can they reach? They probably can, right? Yeah, they can. That's why Franz needs to be up front with my mage. Right. So, reposition. I'm gonna wait for the units to walk up. This is like deadass the most Skaven thing I've ever done. I love it. This is the most Skaven thing your boy has ever done. I'm actually gonna just try and shoot his troops as much as possible. Oh, mortars over here, that's fine. Mortars can be here. So I'm gonna shoot the Drazales and the Rattling Gunners. That's who I need to shoot. Problem is, I don't have any other magic. I wish I had, like, metal magic would be so good. Metal magic would be like the best of the best for friendly firing. Because like, if you hold down Alt, you can shoot wherever you want. And I have a ton of ammunition I can give them as well. Right, here we go. This is Ikiclaw coming in. Give a little love tap. Little teaser session. Hold on. Be able to, as they filter in. There we go. I'm going to try and predict where they're going to move to. Because the shooting time is actually quite a long time. It takes a long time for my guys to calibrate. Hold on. I need to reposition. I think like here is good. I think like here's the money right here. Here's the money. That's the money shot right there. This is the money shot, I think. They're taking so long to fire, man. Over here, maybe. I'm gonna have to try and predict, like, moving here? I think once they go to the walls and stuff, it's gonna be so much easier to kill them.
Master engineer. Mortar.
Nice, we're getting some good damage on it over here, actually. Okay, one. Hit the rattling gunners. Come on. Oh, we killed one! Let's go! We're killing him! I am Skaven, man. I have no fur, but Skaven. Now we're going to predict over here. Hold on, hold on. They're going to move here, so we're going to shoot here. It literally tells me where they're moving, by the way. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Right, hope we're going to get a good amount of time. Hopefully, before they go into the walls. Or one volley. One good volley would be nice. Who's blocking you? Is it you or you? Who's blocking you? You should be fine. Is it just the fact that I'm firing onto my own onto my own allies? If they move off that spot, yeah, I think it is. I think they've like coded logic to. Ooh, let me fire over here then. Let me fire onto these guys. See if I can kill a couple of them. If they're firing like this, we should be absolutely chilling. Come on, get a few shots into the mortars. Should we take a couple of them out? What I'll do is I'll like fire like here, like just off of them, and then hope for the best. If I don't have any other way to damage them, if I had like Searing Doom or like any magic spells, I'd be firing them across. If you hold down Alt, you'll see this little thing over here, and then right click. Hold down Alt and then right click, and you can fire wherever you want. There we go. Couple of kills here. As they say, every little helps. Thanks, you're welcome, buddy. It is a 15-second reload time. Okay, pretty good shot there. Killed 2 of them already. So I'm basically just letting Icaclaw do the settlement battle for me, but I'm murdering as much of his troops as I can. Now that is like being a Skaven, baby. Beautiful shot, another one dead. Another one bites the dust. I'm going to fire like over here. See what we can do here. Wait, they're sending their rattling gunners into melee against crypt ghouls. That's not going to be a good idea. Have they nerfed this strategy? You used to be able to do this. I feel like they've nerfed it. I feel like they've made it so much harder to do this. Because technically, there is nothing obstructing me. And I should not be obstructed. So yeah, magic is the only way to do this realm really anymore, it looks like. Because I'm pretty accurate, right? My mortars are high level. If I can predict their movement, I think like here. If I'm going to try and predict it, calibration plus their movement, like around here probably should be pretty good. 15 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Took them too long to calibrate. Way too long to calibrate, lads. I mean, low-key, they're getting kind of smoked. Wait, they're actually getting smoked. These cane rays are smoking them. This is hilarious. Don't worry, guys, I'll shoot the enemies. See if I can fire over here, then. See if I can fire into the walls. Let's see this. The rats are nicely stacked. I feel like they're winning on this side. Maybe not. Please tell me the mortars can fire here. This would be so goated if I can fire right here. Look at the juicy stacks of Skaven. Oh, please work. Can I fire anywhere here? I don't think so. Maybe like here? So they can calibrate there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Let's do it here. Ah, man. We might still get a little bit of trickle shots over the board. Wow, they're moving the rattling gunners in. Oh, what a shot. We absolutely smoked so much of their infantry just then. I am a true Skaven, boys. I am a no-fur Skaven. Oh, another banger of a shot. Holy crap, what a banger. We've made the entire... We've made them all rout. Look, we mass routed their infantry on the walls here because of that. We got an insane hit on them. Yeah, damage by artillery -10 is the reason they're routing right now. W. The mortars are doing a fantastic job. I think they're kind of losing on the walls over here as well. Ikaclaw's army is actually going to probably lose this fight. Or there's a good chance they're going to lose a lot of troops doing it. I'm doing my part. See if I can fire into the rattling gunners over here. That would be a banger of a hit. Constructed. And that's the exact logic, right? Wait, guys, why are you not running at them? Black Knights, you have like the freest charge on these rattling gunners of your career. I would highly recommend charging them. Alright, save Graveguards in there instead. Let's see if I can fire into them instead. Oh, I think we're actually shooting. Nah. They're losing a lot of troops. I imagine this is like the most Skaven thing I've ever done, I think. Not even kidding. I think this is probably the most Skaven thing I've ever done. Making a Skaven attack them while I'm mortaring their units. Sitting there mortaring their entire army while I'm just watching them slowly die to trying to siege the settlement. I mean, the AI is doing a good job holding the Graveguards here, because if they walked around, they'd be able to cap it. They'd be able to try and get some caps on here, but this tower's going to do a lot of work. Ooh, no! They're doing the smart play and firing into it. Gosh damn you, AI! Because they'll be getting infinite ammunition as well, right? Shame I have no other way of doing this. I mean, we'll let the Skaven keep pushing in to see if they can do it. This is their fight. This is Ikaclaw's fight. I'm happy to give this to Ikaclaw, you know? I believe in him. I believe in him. I'm doing my part, you know? I'm doing my part. I would love... Oh, mortars are coming in. Hold on. Pause, champ. Oh, what a banger of a shot. What? That... Oh, dude, that was some absolute bangers. We just got the most chef's kiss shots I've ever seen in my entire life. Hell yeah, dude. Right. But Battlesy, you've not shot their the AI, the enemy yet. I am shooting the enemy. I've been shooting the enemy this entire time. Gosh dang it. Maybe if I shoot this, I can like friendly fire them as well. Because I'm going to have to declare war on him next turn. No! Armor loss bonus is coming in. What a banger of a battle, though. Decisive victory. I'm doing my part. They lost so many units. That is crazy. I lost a single unit. I don't even know what the unit was. I lost a single unit. Nickel basically lost his entire army. And I'm taking the settlement as well, by the way. Brilliant. Absolutely bloody brilliant. That was a fun battle. I enjoyed that. It's certainly decisive Skaven victory. Yeah. It was certainly an interesting way to fight the game. We took a bit of a different approach on that one, that's for sure. Probably very unconventional for sure, but whatever works, you know. 2,500 experience, 315 prestige, 800 gold, 0 casualties, Icaclaw's armies in shambles. Thanks for your help, Mr. Icaclaw. Thank you for your help, Mr. Icaclaw. Wait, if I go like this, hold on. Can I attack him as well? Am I in the zone of control with friends here? I don't know. It's a very risky attack. Let me just test it.
I command here.
Let me give it one of the old college tries, as they say. I'm going to do Amber Spear, because I think it's going to be hella good.
Battle preparations, troop. If they're wise, they will.
Yep. Beautiful. Oh, this has been a good campaign, dudes. I've enjoyed this thoroughly. I have enjoyed this campaign thoroughly. That was very amusing. I'll be so for real. I'll probably continue on this France campaign. You can't go wrong with them. You can't go wrong with your boy. But what I'll do is, I will send you wonderful folks over onto Fred. Fred's an awesome guy. I've been watching Fred for a very long time. But I'm going to go walk my dog. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my weekend, and I hope you guys all do the same as well. Thank you so much for all the follows, the resubs, the support on today's stream. Freya wants to say goodbye as well. Hello, darling. Thank you very much for hanging out, for being a part of the stream, for chatting, vibing, being awesome. Appreciate all the guys on YouTube as well. It's been a pleasure speaking to each and every one of you beautiful, fine folks. It has been a pleasure. And one thing to say, you guys have absolutely made my weekend by being here, hanging out, and chatting with me. So thank you very much for taking your time to say hello and watching. I'll be back most likely at some point during the week of next week. So the next couple of days, most likely you'll see another stream from me. In the meantime, do have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, night, wherever you are within the world. I do appreciate you, and I will say goodbye for now. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. Much love, everyone. Appreciate you all. Bye-bye for now.